everyone doing? Alright. Also, one sec. Let me minimize my OBS so that I can see chat too. I now have coffee! Thank goodness for good old caffeine. Okay. Please tell me I'm not mute. Yes, it has been a while, Winged Wolf. How are you? Hello, Gregory. Hello, Renchi. Hello, Wild. Hello to Jabuki. Hello to Ven. Hello to Pat. Hello to Colin. Okay, good. I'm not mute. Woohoo! Alrighties. Don't mind me if I take an occasional sip of the delicious, delicious coffee, and we will get started in just a mo. Yep, you typed it just right. Yep, we've got egg on the brain because the brain is doing its best today. Brain's a little fried, but I'm just warming it up. Just warming it up like starting a car on a very cold morning. And Miguel says good, but I wasn't fast enough to put my 3 submissions in, so I only have 1. Actually, we're going to be going back to the past. We have a lot of submissions, and I believe we have multiple from you as well, actually. I could be wrong, though, so don't take that with a grain of salt. We may have more, we may have less, we will see. But I was doing some research, and I believe, if I understand correctly, feel free to correct me if I'm wrong, I haven't done a Show Me Live since December 19th. I believe. Because if that's the case... Wait. No, maybe... Did we? Guys, I'm confusion. It's been so long. Also, welcome to the stream, Belle. And Colin says, you got a lot on your plate this time. Exactly. Exactamundo. I'm like getting like super duper confused though, because I could have swore the last time we did the Show Me Live it was on the 19th. Does that sound right? Aw, a happy leap year to you as well. Why do they call it leap year? Okay, so a quick what do you call it? Synopsis? A quick description of what this stream is about. So what we do is we have a Discord server where you beans basically share with me things that you find interesting. Whether it's a picture of a cartoon, or fan art, or, you know, just general content on the internet. You know, that's where you post it. And I look at it and we react and talk about it. Just that kind of thing. I think the last Show Me Live is on the last Pikmin 3 gameplay. That's what I thought so too. You know what? I'm gonna go double check it real quick. So give me 1 second, everyone. I already looked it up earlier, but honestly, what if I didn't? What if I looked at it wrong? No Minecraft tutorial videos. YouTube defaults to there all the time. Okay, let me check my lives. Cause the last Pikmin video I had was streamed. Shush, I don't want to hear double me. That's too many me's. The last one I had was on the 22nd, but we didn't do the Show Me Live, I believe, because we kept having internet issues. Yeah, so I'll pick up on the 22nd. All posts from December 22nd moving forward, I'll go ahead and share with you, beans. And Belle says, by the way, how do I show you live? So you would need to join our Discord server, and after you pick a role and join our server, there is a channel called Show Me Live, and that's where you may post things. But be sure to make sure, be sure that you read the rules, blah blah blah. And there's Bon in the chat. He says, howdy folks, please note that I have deleted some folks' submissions due to guidelines. Yep, if you guys have any questions about, like, if you're missing any of your submissions, make sure to ask the Bon why. He's basically my proofer. I make sure the Bon goes over all the stuff, and then I look at it. Yeah, brain! I need to do words better. How do I do words? Let's get this party started indeed. I'll go ahead and start grabbing the first picture, and then we can get started. Also, there is a brand new rule for this year, or at least moving forward, because I'm trying to see like what to do to make everything like super comfortable and manageable too. So the new rule is that all submissions must be made at least a day before the stream. So if, like as an example for today, all submissions for today must have been made either yesterday or beforehand. Let me know if that makes sense. And then I'll go over here. Our first submission is also going to be by Winged Wolf, I believe. I feel like I've seen this before. I might have skimmed through it and that's why I've seen it. But feel free to let me know if I'm on track or off track. We've got a cute comic. Make it a little smaller so we can see the whole thing. There we go. Oh, they're saying Gibby. Is that their name? It may or may not have reminded me of, oh, snaps. I'm happy. Why am I happy? Why am I tail wagging? Maybe because it reminded me of an old show called iCarly. And while it says, Sohma, did you see the drawing I shared in Discord of Fanbeamon? Ooh, what channel did you post it in? If it's in the Show Me Live, we will certainly get to it in time, because I always go in chronological order. Oh, he's very cute, right? And Mr. McGillicuddy says, basically, Bon Kitty proofs the post. Exactly. It feels like an iCarly reference, and that's adorable. Oh, it's in the art channel. Let me go ahead and take a quick look-see. Art gallery. Let me just do a little bit of a scrolly scroll. Oh, I'm seeing adorable fan arts in here. You guys should definitely check out this channel in the future for the art gallery. Oh, I see it now. Oh, that's absolutely adorable. Super cute. And Endless Nonsense says, yep, recognize the reference. It speaks iCarly to you too, doesn't it? It's adorable. I think I remember really liking Gibby way back when. Good times. Alrighty, and oops, my channel reset. I gotta scroll all the way back. I gotta time travel. I gotta go back to the past. Thank you, Beans, for your patience. There's a lot of content here. Oops, I went too far. There we go. And then next up, we have a submission by Colin. And let me make sure I read everything from Winged Wolf as well. Winged Wolf says, this is the Gibby meme. I made it based off of my video game I'm making. Oh, that's cool. So it was the meme. Very, very cool. Now, the Soh-Maxwell stays. Although then again, Soh-Maxwell is a little in the way. So I will just ever so slightly. There you go. There you go. They're still here. They're still here. They're just peeking out of the corner. And And Winged Wolf says, where he falls to the ceiling, but I combined it using the shopkeeper from the video game I'm making. Shopkeeper? Ooh, fun stuff. Very, very fun stuff. Good work, Winged Wolf. And while it says, Fanbeamon is my favorite virus-type Digimon. Ooh. A little bit of poka-poka, a little stabba-stabba. Not good for the health, I imagine, given that you called it a virus Digimon. But then again, there's a lot I don't know about the Digiverse, so feel free to enlighten me. And Winged Wolf says the green one is Corin the shopkeeper. Aww, Corin is a very cute name. I like it. And Jabugi says, I've been making goofy ideas for theoretical Chatman games. Chatman? What is Chatman? Sounds like Pikmin, but now with chat. Alright, thank you very much for this submission, Winged Wolf. And next up, I shall showcase Colin's picture, which I will read the description of just a moment. Forgive me if I'm a little off pace, I'm a little rusty. But I believe what we're looking at here is an assortment of Keyblades. Colin says this is the Ultima weapon Keyblade from each from it has had over the course of the Kingdom Hearts series. From left to right, Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, Birth by Sleep, Dream Drop Distance, and Kingdom Hearts 3. Dude, I love how much detail there is on these. Like, there's a lot going on with each Keyblade. It's very cool. Why do I keep wagging my tail? Nani? I am Confucian. Keyblades! Oh, that's exactly the meaning? Cool. Glad to hear my senses were on point, as it were, Jabuki. Jabuki follows, saying, the Chatmen are a group of Pikmin made from a YouTube livestream with my friends with alternate looks and designs. I made it a pun and how they're a YouTuber chat and that they can talk. That sounds cool. That's super cool. I like the concept. And when she says, wow, these look so dope. Yeah, they do. They're very cool. Out of all of these Keyblades, if I had to pick one I like the most, it's leaning towards either the middle one or either the middle one or the left. I like all the blue Keyblades. The middle left and the middle right and the middle all look really good. And Wingalo says, the game I'm making is still deep in development and is requiring a lot of people to help make. Oh, I can imagine. A lot goes into making a video game. Or is it a different kind of game? Feel free to let me know. And Jabuki says, yeah, I actually have a Twitter. I could retweet all of their designs and how they look. Dude, that's awesome. That's so much fun coming up with characters. And hello, Hybrid Custode. Welcome to the stream. How are you? Wingalo says, it is a video game based off of Shantae. Ooh, that sounds so cool. I haven't actually played a Shantae game, but I have seen footage of Shantae, and it looks very, very fun. So you're going for like the 2D side-scroller aesthetic, right? And Colin says, the Kingdom Hearts 1 Ultima weapon was reused in Recoded. Oh, there's a lot of games in the Kingdom Hearts series, isn't there? And when she says, I knew the middle one caught your eye, how do I do that? Well, to be fair, it is in the middle. To be fair. But it's I think I like the one in the middle just because it's ironically the most subtle of the Keyblades. But I like the one on the left hand a little bit more, like the blue one on the left side, because I love all of the little tiny intricate details that feather out and get thicker towards the handle of the weapon, because like it's so decorative. And it also goes like to a nice lighter yellow, which I just love gradients like that. Blue and yellow is a great color combo. Can make something look and feel very regal. And Hybrid Custode says, I'm good, just watching people playing some homemade TCG. Ooh, homemade TCG? Dude, that sounds cool. I have no idea, like, how much brain power it takes to come up with your very own customized TCG series, but I say that is darn commendable. And honestly, sounds really fun too. And Colin says the Ultima weapon in Birth by Sleep can be obtained by completing a boss rush. A boss rush? A boss rush? Oh no, not boss rushes. Those are pretty hard. But if you can complete it, do you get the weapons? Is that your reward? And HD says, speaking of Shantae, Wayward is making a Game Boy Advance Shantae game on the... They're making a new game of Shantae on the Game Boy Advanced? Or are they remaking a Game Boy Advance game? I am Confucian. They don't make GBA games anymore, do they? I've got questions. Wild says, yeah, the type system is a little confusing in Digimon. Basically, there are 4 types, Data Virus and Vaccine being the main types, while the free type is basically a wild card. Ooh, so it could be anything? Like an Eevee in Pokemon? Jabuki says, funny thing I just noticed. The Chatman group has a winged Pinkman. Not Pinkman. Brain, come on, you can do this. Has a winged Pikmin with ears, and they're purposely made fluffy. Oh, I love fluffy Pikmin. More fluff, the better. Along with neck fluff. Oh, I want to hug. I want to hug and to cuddle and to keep them in my arms forever and ever. Plushies are great for sleeping with. I know! The more floofy, the better. Pink is a bonus, but honest to goodness, I love the color pink. Wolf says, more or less, Shantae's gameplay style mixed with the Legend of Zelda designs is what I'm going with. Also, I sim for the character you play as anyway. Ooh, fun stuff. Ain't nothing wrong with simping for a character, it just means you're having tons of fun. And Renchi says, I know Shantae, haven't played any of the games, but still great. Ooh, I'm a little far behind. Haven't played any, but still great 2D games. I agree. I may have not played it myself, but I've always wanted to. Hi, Bine! Ooh, one moment please, everyone. The bun needs my attention for a quick moment. Hello? Hello, hello? Are we back? Hopefully things are working a little bit better now. Hopefully. Fingers crossed and eyeballs crossed. No, we're not. No. We must have faith, Mr. McGillicuddy. Stay strong. Okay, cool. You can hear me? So I think we're back. Hopefully our connection is goodles. Hopefully. I don't think I'm really running much on my PC. I only have my art program out so that we can do the Show Me Live together. Yay! We're back. Cool. But yes, let me go ahead and grab the next image to mosey along our convos. Because next up we have another picture from Colin. This time featuring Sora giving a handshake to, is that Mario? This is for Smash, isn't it? There we go. I'll leave that up for now. Oh gosh, I'm tail wagging again. I think I need to contain my emotions. That's what I want to know. Is the frame rate okay? Is the things working all right before I continue with the program, with our scheduled program? Yeah, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate. No, bro. Trial by Boops. No! I don't want it. And Colin says, this is from the last moment of Sora's reveal trailer in Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and it was one of the greatest moments ever. Dude, that's cool. And it looks good? Okay, thank you guys. I appreciate the feedback, and apologies for the internet being a little kerfuffled. The internet at the time, yo, Sora! And me, who? No worries. If you didn't grow up playing Kingdom Hearts, then completely understand where you're coming from. Seems good so far? Okay, cool. Wait, a late response? Uh-oh, that's not good. Tie my tail down, but it has, my tail must be free. It is a part of me, but it must be free to emote. IHG says, people want to see Crash in Smash. Huh. You know, I never considered the combination of characters, but that would be very interesting. I think if they did Crash Bandicoot, though, they'd probably have to do a lot of other PlayStation characters as well. Boop Sohma with a gummy bear. Oh, Pad. No, don't do it. Besides, gummy bears are overrated. Never again. No more boops. And Colin says the PS2 of Kingdom Hearts 1 was not bad, just the unskippable cutscenes, especially if you play on, there's a proud mode? Why not just name it ego mode? I just find the naming conventions very silly. But from my memory, I enjoyed Kingdom Hearts 1 quite a lot. It was one of my favorite games growing up, but unfortunately I couldn't get into the series as time progressed. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, I went wild when I saw Banjo made it to Smash. That's cool. I bet it's super hype when you guys get your favorite characters in one of your favorite video games. It's gotta feel good, man. And Colin says, critical mode became a thing in Kingdom Hearts 2 and so forth. Gotcha. That's a lot of modos. If I remember correctly, I don't know how accurate this is or not, but with a recent release of a Kingdom Hearts game, I forget which one. I remember hearing on the social medias that people were upset that the game was too easy. And for me, I'm like, I have no intentions of playing it, but I mean, the game's gotta have some kind of challenge, right? And Pat says, but the last time I pooped you with a gummy bear, you ate it. I did not confirm nor deny consumption of the gummy bear, but I may or may not have pilfered the gummy bear. What happened to it in the aftermath is to be seen. And Jabuki says, alright, just finished my third Pikmin 2 Blue Pikmin only run. Finished with the 788 blue Pikmin. That's a lot of blue Pikmin. Look at them go off to victory. So cute. Yeah, I think it might have been Kingdom Hearts 4, but are we on Kingdom Hearts 4 already? Oh man. IHD says, I enjoy playing Inkling, Daisy, Banjo and Kazooie, and Sora. Oh, for Smash? Oh, very cool. We have all your characters in order. And Colin says, Proud Mode was the hardest difficulty not only in Kingdom Hearts 1 and Rechain of Memories. Or it was the hardest difficulty. Gotcha. Also, hey Daishima, you ate our gummies. No, I didn't eat anybody's gummies yet. But don't worry about that. They were the Oh, that would explain why I'm always so eepy. Honest to goodness, I could use more melatonin. I am not gonna lie. When I want to sleep, I can't sleep. And when I need to sleep, I can't sleep. Pretty sure that's a very relatable mood for some of you beans. And Pat says, I even ate all the marshmallows. Wait, you got marshmallows? Forget about the gummies. Let's talk marshmallows, Pat. And the Wingy Wolf says, I'm a King K rule main. Wait, King K... that's hard for me to read. I don't know why. King K rule man. Who is this King K rule? Let me look them up real quick. King K rule. Oh, it is this crocodile creature with the really big bug eye. I recently watched Terminal Montage's video on Donkey Kong Country 2, I believe. And I saw this guy in the animation. Let me see if we could plop a picture of him. Plop a picture of him in the stream. Oh, whoops. That's not the stream. Here we go. This fella over here. What's his dealio? Why does he always look so cranky? Why he's so cranky? Then I'll go back to chat. Also, Snake. Ooh, yes. Snake is a very good character. Very popular. And Jabuki says, might as well give small details on the Chatman. The Chatman group is blue, winged, rock, purple, white, bulbmin, and 3 glow pigmen. What's a bulbmin? Is that like a cross between a Pikmin and a Bulborb? And Gregory says, so you did eat the gummy bear. What? No. You have no proof. You have no proof. And Daishima says, well, I use melatonin, can't hard to sleep without it. I feel that. I feel that from the bottom of my soul and from the bags of my eyes. I'll say, hey Jason, how are you? Welcome to the stream, my dude. And Wing of Wolf says, fat crocodile! He is a chunky fella, ain't he? Like his keep. He looks like he walks around with a lot of confidence. I could use some of that. Colin says, you watch Terminal Montage too, Sohma? I didn't know that. I do too. Yeah, Terminal Montage's stuff is like really entertaining, but it's also the kind of stuff you watch for brain rot. Don't mind me for calling it brain rot because it absolutely is, but I'm also absolutely here for it. I can feel my IQ slipping as I watch these memes, but they're very entertaining. And Jabugi says, yes, exactly. They only exist in Pikmin 2, unfortunately. Oh, I see. I'll have to look into these bulbmen in the future. The more you know. And Shoujo, hey, what's up, my dude? He's the leader of the bad guys in Donkey Kong Country. I see. See, that's another game I didn't get to play growing up, and I really wish I could have. Donkey Kong Country looked like a lot of fun. I heard it was also a pretty difficult game as well. Let me see here. Let me also pull up the next picture for the Show Me Live. Apologies. My brain and my ADHD will definitely keep us here for quite a while, so I hope you beans are comfy. Next up, we've got another entry from Colin as well. We've got Amanese. And they said this is from a Christmas event in SAOIF. What is the IF? Is that Sword Art Online IF? What is the IF? And the most wholesome moment from the event, seeing my partner cry tears of joy. Aww. Also, I threw in a reference picture so you can see what Koharu actually looks like. Oh, I should also mention, there's no cap for today on entries for the Show Me Live, since it's been such a very long time since we've done this, you know? But any entries for today will not be seen until next time. So here's the reference picture. Oh, I love her clothing. She's pretty. She's really pretty. And Colin adds, that is King K. Rool, the main antagonist of the Donkey Kong Country trilogy, and a few more Donkey Kong games. Dude, I imagine he's been there for a while. That's cool. Does he use a gun? Is he a croc with a gun? And Jason says, are you feeling okay? Because you have an egg on your head. Oh yeah, I'm feeling okay. The brain is a little fried today, but overall, we're crispy. We're just crispy, don't worry about it. And Shoujo says, you didn't get to play it? No, sadly. Donkey Kong Country was on... Wait, which console was Donkey Kong Country on? Because unfortunately, my very first console was a PlayStation 1. And anything before that, I never had the opportunity to play. My friend had an N64, but they didn't want to share it with me. They didn't want me to have fun. And you know what also sucks? When they needed help in Legend of Zelda Ocarina of Time, they're all like, Sohma, I can't beat the level. Oh, feel bad for me. I need your help. And then I had to go and help them. But I had fun for what very little time I had on that console. The what ifs, man. The what ifs. And Richie says, I played Sword Art Online IF. That was years ago. I imagine it might still be going strong, but I have no idea. Oh, the SNES. The SNES. That's so cool. Man. And Shoujo says, Game Boy Advance. I played it up. Okay, and the Game Boy Color would be the oldest portable console I've ever had. Colin says, Donkey Kong Country was on the SNES, same with Mega Man X1 through X3. Gotcha. Man, for all y'all who had those consoles, you had a very fun childhood. Bone said, I got grounded with my older brother playing DK2 late into the night when I was little. How hard of a game was Donkey Kong Country? Because as a kid, I had like a big ego, right? And I couldn't stand losing in video games. I had no player skill, mind you, so you can only imagine if I picked up a challenging video game, how it would very much frustrate me and I would hyperfixate until I beat the game. And Duck Decoy says, I know what it means for the IF. That is integral factor. Oh, integral factor. I mean factor, not factory. Brain, enunciate. Sohma, you could play Donkey Kong Country on your Switch. I have the yearly membership thingamabobby that lets you play older games. If it's on there, I'd love to give it a spin. That could be fun. And IHD says, oh wait, I read that one. No, Pat, don't eat all the marshmallows. You have to share. Please don't eat them all. Please give me at least one marshmallow. Please? One marshmallow. One for me. And then make sure to share with the class. Share one marshmallow with everybody in chat, okay? And Bon says, it's not long per se, but losing all your lives started you over at the beginning? Oh no, that's awful. Ugh, I don't like that one bit. But, I mean, that's kind of the way games were back in the day. Back in ye old times. And Jabugi says, Bon, you did have save points though. Wait, there were save points? How does this work? I am confusion. Colin says, especially in the minecart levels. Oh? Minecart levels? That sounds fun. Kind of reminds me of, and unfortunately I'm using a different reference for this because it's my only point of reference, but is it a little similar to the minecart rides in Super Mario RPG? By the way, did you guys ever get the chance to play that game? Because oh my gosh, that game is tons of fun. Also, Colin, I am so sorry. You gave me this picture to react to. I said she was pretty, and then afterwards, I just completely ADHD. If there's anything else you would like to tell us about this character, feel free to, though. I am all ears. I am all Mimi. Also, hey, Moonstone, how are you? I hope today is treating you well so far. I can't believe it's Thursday already. Tomorrow we're gonna be playing Tomb Raider again. I'm excited. And I'm gonna try really, really hard to brush my hair into a braid. I couldn't do it last night. It was really, really hard, and I might have gotten a little tangled, but I'm gonna ask Bon Bon for help to put my hair in a braid for tomorrow's stream. We're gonna do our best. And Jabugi says, Mario Bros. Lost levels. Oh? There's lost levels for that too? It makes sense though. A lot of games have them. More than you think, right? And Jabugi says, nope, I didn't get to play that game yet. Oh, for Super Mario RPG, definitely recommend out of 10. Thanks for understanding, Colin. You were seriously awesome. Let me double check. Okay, I don't think I missed anything else in chat. Colin says, I've had points in the story and events where Koharu called me out for my hijinks. Ooh, don't you love that when a character calls you out on your stuff? I don't know, just, it's either fourth wall breaking or it's just very, very funny. Like, on one hand, how dare you call me out on the thing that I've been doing for the past 3 hours, but on the other hand, yeah, you got me. Adds extra character to said character. Renji says, wish I sent a picture for the Show Me Live. It's not the bluey print art like I promised. It's a picture of something I did really nice for you. Aww. Well, I look forward to seeing it next time. Don't worry, we'll be having another Show Me Live for next week, so if you do want to post it in the Show Me Live, I will definitely be recapping that again in a week from now. We might not do it every Thursday, sometimes we might do it Tuesday, Wednesday, but just make sure to keep your eyeballs on the lookout for our schedule. And Jabugi says, Mario Brothers The Lost Levels was such a hard game that Nintendo only allowed it to be in Japan. Whoa. I thought what was that? What was that one Mario game? There was a Mario game where players could also craft the levels too. Those levels were hard. I kept seeing people making these impossible to beat levels that like these pro gamers would stream or record themselves beating, and I'm just like, yeah, I think I'm good. I think I'll take a pass on that game. Because while I do enjoy a challenge, I also don't like slamming my face into a wall repeatedly for 3 hours straight. So. Yes, more Laura Croft, more chips. We're gonna beat Tomb Raider 2 if it's the last thing I do. I gotta do it for my old man. And Bon says, kinda ironic Japan did that Jabugi, especially since we got Ghosts and Goblins. Wait, where have I heard about Ghosts and Goblins before? Is that a really old, really difficult game? I feel like you might have showed me a playthrough of that before, Bon. Colin says, next Show Me Live, I'll probably show you a few points where she called me out. Do it. Do it. I look forward to seeing it. I think it was called Mario Maker. I think you're on the money there, IHD. Yeah, Super Mario Maker. And Jabuki says, aka Japan Makers is what you're talking about, Sohma. Gotcha. Gotcha. And then Pat says, Transformer Battlegrounds is available on PS4 and Switch. What does one do in Transformer Battlegrounds? Also, thank you very much for your submission, Colin, and I shall go on to the next one. Next up, we have a P-shirt from Timber Fox Gaming. Let me just alt-tab over here. And up, we've got what seems to be a Minecraft world. Timber Fox Gaming describes it as some images from my friend's Minecraft realm. Hyrax is the owner. That's cool. Did you guys put this map together? That's cool. I see a Bon again, but this time he's just walking by. No problem so far. This is good. This is neat. You can see, like, there's a lot going on. Is that a giant cow over there? And wait, what's that over there? I got it enhanced. We got it enhanced. We've got, oh, this is not a cow. My eyes are playing tricks on me. You've got some really cool bases all around. And I like all of these bridges you have here too. How intricate. I'm going to guess this red spot, like right, let me get my mousy mouse. I'm going to take a gander and guess that this spot here is lava. But yeah, I love all of these intricate systems over here. I thought this was a cow. I want to know what this is though. There's like a lot of pink going on and maybe cherry blossom trees, I don't know. Oh, and it looks like you have a pool. It's just very fun seeing all of this put together. And even more cooler to see that you guys are all taking a group photo together. How wonderful. Sorry, my tail. It goes on. I just really like Minecraft. What can I say? I just really like Minecraft. Okay, and then we have one more image actually. We have one more picture that is in relation to this. It appears that we have, I think this is their area. They say my base, and there's Hyrax's base. Oh, it is cherry blossom trees. And then the purple. What's the purple called? The purple blocks are specifically tied to the nether, I believe. But maybe it's just purple stained glass. I know, I haven't played Minecraft in forever too. It's sometime last year, but it feels too long. Calibrate my tail? Okay, hold on. You guys want me to calibrate my tail? I will do so. One moment, please. You guys can't look. I gotta do this. There's a process, you know? When it comes to fluffing out the tail and keeping it calm, one must brush. Brush. Wait, where's my brush? I seem to have lost my brush in all the madness. Uh-oh, wait, hold on. I got this, hold on. I'm just gonna do this. Nope, that's not it. This, okay, it's that now. It's fine, everything's fine. Nothing broke, my tail is in one piece. Okay, you should be good. My tail is good, it still wiggle waggles, but no super wag. For now. IHD says, I kind of miss Banani in Minecraft. Don't worry, he's still, our little pet mascot of Banani is still resting in their little pet boat inside of our house. No worries, Winged Wolf. My ADHD kicks in all the time, and you coffee beans are more than aware. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, sorry for going off topic, Sohma, but I just saw that Sully and Mike from Monsters, Inc. got added to Dreamlight Valley. Oh, that's cool. That's very cool. Glad to see that that game is constantly updating with new characters. Wait, what? Bon, what do you mean how long you've been at work? I'm confused. Someone will eat the cash again if I do that. So you can't, huh? I have, in the time I went to go out and brush my tail, you guys have had an adventure in chat and I have no clue what's going on. I am confusion. But back to the picture real quick. Very cool base. I like it very, very much. The purple is a very good design choice. Always love that, especially mixed in with black. And the cherry blossoms are so pretty. It's interesting to note that you have like I think it's a water elevator going up to the base. So that's very, very cool. It gives it a very natural feel. Adventure chat. I see. The more you know. Well, with that said, thank you very much for these submissions, Timber Fox Gaming, and if you ever want to post more, you are feel free to in the future. Next up, we've got another picture from Winged Wolf. So yeah, I told you you had more than one. Next up, we've got this picture, and I believe this is your OC. Winged Wolf says, decided to make a classic version of my Mobian form, which is just a child me. Aw, cute! I love the outfit they're wearing. Very, very adorable. Out of 10. To pull this up and pull chat back up. Now I can see you, Beans. Your classic form! Feels very nice. You've got an adorable shirt. You got a good skirt. The way your fur is makes it look like you're wearing socks, too. And I remember, in childhood, my mom used to take me out to church a lot on Sundays. I had to wear those exact shoes on Sundays. They weren't bad, but let me tell you, the Velcro versions, that's where it was at. Very, very cool. Your classic form before you became a male. Very awesome. And Pat says, not gonna lie, that's a cute OC wolf. I know, right? Still adorable glasses and very fluffy to boot. And Richie says, what about me? Am I always the support in someone's adventure every time? You don't have to be the support. You make your own adventure, whatever it can be. That's life for you, baby. Sorry, I'm mid-stretch. Bon, can I ask you a favor? Are you in the chat? Can you hear me? Can you please turn on a light? I am completely immersed in darkness, IRL. Hello, darkness, my old friend. Also, hey, Jesse, welcome to the stream. How are you? I hope today is treating you well so far. And Colin says, I liked how you drew this, Winged Wolf. I do too. It's very cool to see you trying out profile perspectives. And Jabugi says, by the way, I don't know if you noticed or remember, but this is my new profile. Ooh, let me see if I can't zoom into the picture, but it appears to be potentially a bee. Feel free to let me know if I'm getting that right or not. Guys, Bon just put something in my face. What is this? I'd like to know what I'm eating before I eat it. It's not sweet and that scares me. It's not candy and that scares me. What is this? Why is it savory? Why does it taste like... Wait, it's familiar. Oh my gosh, eating something without knowing what you're eating is terrifying. I have come to the conclusion of... I mean, it's kind of yummy. It's not glass. I'm just very confused. Is it bread? Did you give me bread? Is it toast? I think it's toast. Well, Bon came by, turned on the light as I requested, and then plopped a small food into my face. Hey, Sonic and Kirby fan. Behold the ultimate power. Well, the power of a surprise attack has just happened, so I'm very much in shock. No, no, no. No eating glass. It's bread. We run a bakery, guys. We do not bake, well, no, we don't bake glass. I had to think about it. It's fiber. You know what? I'll take that. Fiber in your diet is very good for you. It helps you poop. All right, thank you very much for this submission. Winged Wolf, apologies for the ADHD train, and if there's anything else you would like to add about your character, feel free to. Next up, we have another entry from Colin. Let me just go ahead and swap out the images, and I'll go ahead and read. Next up, we have this very fiery character. Very cool looking, very, very cool looking. Oh, is this a loading screen? Colin says, this is Dante Trigger X, a special version of X from Mega Man X Dive during a Devil May Cry crossover. Let's go! That's so cool! The name of the sword is Rebellion, and the guns are named Ebony and Ivory, just like the guns! Yes! Oh, that's so cool! In case you're wondering what... Oh, and then we've got a follow-up image, but I'll let this sit up here for just a little while because that is heckin' awesome. That is super dope. No, not the internet! Not when I'm freaking out over DMC stuff. Fine. Fine, I'll just drink more coffee. See how you like that, internet? This is so dumb. No! What do? You blame the state. It's the state's fault. Okay. Okay, who do we take it up with, Bon? Who do we point our fingers at and yell accusatorily? Brain's glitching. Hold on. Oh. I'll try resetting my OBS one more time. Oh wait, is it good? I still have the evil yellow band of YouTube errors yelling at me. Might be the internet squirrels again. Oh, heaven forbid. Mr. McGillicuddy says, Bon, grab a wrench and fix your internet. That bread is getting stuck in my throat. Bon, that's a terrible advice. Bon says, as someone with IT support experience, my suggestion is to yell at my computer. Fine, I'll yell at my computer. Okay, sorry, Coffee. You're gonna get banked. Is that good? I can do it again. I can do it again. I can do it louder. You want me to do it again? What do you guys think? Should I do it again? I love screaming. More? Okay. Loud warning for everyone with headphones. I'm about to scream. Alright, you guys ready? I did. Oh, I can hear myself from the other room. Okay, hopefully my scream helped power up the internet just a little bit there. And I'm gonna go ahead and shrink back down. There we go. That should suffice. So, back to Ebony and Ivory, the cool weapons named after Dante's pistols here for the crossover event. That is super cool stuff, Colin. Just in case that wasn't heard earlier. Because, you know, internet being a butt. Sorry, yet not sorry. I love scrim. I'm a scrim from the bottom of my kokoro. And also I need a drink, so one moment, please. This reminds you of a Pokemon Horizons episode. Do tell, Renchi, do tell. Oh no, you're deaf, I'm sorry! Okay, now I feel bad. I hope I didn't hurt any of your Beans' ears. If I did, I apologize in advance. Well, actually, I already apologized, so I add, I'm giving you an apology sandwich. Also, hey, Applejack, how are you? Thank you for the extra eggies. Egg. Alright, let me go ahead and pull up the next picture as well, before the internet has the chance to escape from our paws. Next image is this one, also by Colin. And Colin says, let me just pull this here. Colin says, in case you were wondering what Shadow Armor X looks like, this is Shadow Armor X. Much like the Gaia armor, the Shadow Armor makes you immune to spikes, but you can't use special weapons and you don't have an air dash. Oh, so they nerf your abilities. But saber power is increased with this armor selected. Ooh, so you're a bit of a glass cannon, as it were. If I'm understanding that correctly. Oh my gosh. And Jesse says, I am good, though I think Kiddo had to walk away from your stream. That is understandable. My apologies in advance. If it was because of the scram. The scram, it either summons or casts thee away from the stream. And that is a-okay. Aishi says, Shadow Armor X looks like a ninja. You know, the more I look at it, it looks like a Sonic character met a DBC character and decided to do fusion. And Jabugi says, random question, ever thought of playing a Rabbids game? I have never played Rabbids before. I'd have to look into it, but very possibly leaning towards a yes. But yes, very happy to hear that you are doing good, Jesse. Are you guys looking forward to the weekend? Because I know I am. Oh boy, am I. More sleepy-ins, and I always look forward to the weekend because that's when I get to spend extra time with the Bun, and then I get to eat out and get extra yummy grub. Yeah, Rabbids. Oh my gosh, Rayman! I used to play Rayman when I was little. I recently started watching people speedrun Rayman, and I have nothing but respect for those players because that game's pretty difficult if you die. Because just like how we were talking about deaths and restarting the game in Donkey Kong Country 2, it is similar for Rayman as well. And they also lock the ending of the game behind a wall of completion. You have to 100% the game to get the ending, and you can't get a game over. It's a little brutal, I will not lie. And Jesse says, I love Mario and Rabbids. I would love to see that. Oh my gosh, me too. Me too. Let me go ahead and write this on my to-do list, actually. Let's open up Notepad. Note. Do not press the... I'm like all cautious of the letter T. Okay, Mario plus Rabbids. And then I'll do some research on that in the future. Mayhaps that'll be our next game in our lineup. And Richie says, I used to play Rayman Origins and Legends. That's cool. I wonder how it is with the remake. Is it any good? Pat says, Sohma is Fluttershy and Scootaloo over Poppy's playtime. Huh? I don't know about the Poppy's playtime reference because I've never played that game before, but very interesting combination there, Pad. And Jabugi says, I've only played Rayman Legends. Ooh. I want to replay Rayman, even if it's like a total wipe and a game over, because it'd be fun just to be able to embark on the similar journey when you were a child once upon a time ago. Also, we have a follow-up picture to this as well. Oh my gosh, my YouTube is like so behind. I'm looking at my YouTube screen. It's just me screaming still. That was a long scream. Scrim. Next up, we have this image here. And Colin says, I made this using a Persona 5 calling card generator to send you and Bon a calling card. It's just for fun. What does one do with a calling card? Take your heart. What do I do with it? Oh, to Sohma and Bon? Does that mean... Are we collector of hearts? Because that would be fun. We'll make sure to take good care of your hearts. We'll give your hearts pillows. We'll give them hot cocoa, unless they're diabetic. But like, we'll make sure to take care of that too. And we'll give them all the plushies and make sure they're nice and comfy and warm. I know, right? YouTube's being very silly today. And Jesse says, if you do play that game series, I would love to be your guide, Sohma. If you want to, of course. Dude, I wouldn't mind that. In terms of guidance, I'm always here for like a hint or two. Obviously, too much backseat gaming can kind of ruin the fun of exploring a game for the very first time, right? But I'm always here to see what you guys have to say. It's lots of fun, honestly. And she says, if you could be a FNAF character, who would you be? I never thought about that before. I'd have to pull up a roster of the characters and then maybe do a quiz. Also, I don't know as much of the lore as I should, so I don't know if I would give the appropriate answer. Something to think about, though. Very good question, Renchi. And Jabugi says, weird thought. I think Rabbids made people accept more of their queer LGBTQ personalities because of the Edge and Midnight. Hey, that's cool though, so. Helping people find their way, so on and so forth, is always a wonderful thing. Also, creating a space where people can be themselves is a wonderful thing. And Colin says, in the game, the calling card is what triggers the boss fight. Oh. So, does it trigger... Are we a boss fight? Can Bon and me be a boss? The concept of being a boss fight sounds hilarious to me. What would be one of my attacks? Would I just use catnip bombs on you guys? Would I throw fluff? Would I throw cups of coffee that have been spiked and basically turn you guys all into fluff balls? That'd be fun. Bon would have Mr. Manager power, so it's a lot of, you'd probably have the power of hacking, right? And Pat says, chuggles and eats all the... No, don't eat all the marshmallows. You have to share. You have to share. It's the rule. And Jesse says, yeah, I know backseat. I would mostly give you handy tips and facts. Oh, I'd love that then. That would be wonderful. Thank you very much, Jesse. Yes, that is the best way to go about it. Oh. And Jabugi says, I honestly love seeing players try and get through stuff on their own, succeeding and failing. Exactly, because that's part of the journey, right? Plus, I mean, if I goof, I can laugh at myself, and if I goof, you guys get to laugh along with me. And Colin says, if your shadows were a duo boss, I bring a lot of strong personas. Oh. I imagine duo bosses are quite challenging. I think there was like one duo boss in Devil May Cry 3? No. Yes? No. Bon, help me. My brain is forgetting. Was there a double battle? Was there ever a double battle in DMC3? I'm starting to forget. And Ben says, the special coffee probably won't affect me. I'm already a ball of fluff. Well, then I'll just have to make you fluffier. More fluff for the van. You'll become so fluffy that there won't be any room on Earth left for you. Jabugi says, yeah, I'll 100% being laughing with you and not at you. I mean, I get it if you guys have to laugh at my unfortunate demise in video games. Because at least, okay, I get frustrated, but at least something good comes out of it, you know? That makes it all worth it in the end. At the time, I will destroy you guys. Jokingly, of course, but later on, I'm just like, well, at least people enjoyed it, so this is good. It's kind of what I end up telling Bon whenever I end up frustrated, and he laughs, and he's like, sorry, I didn't mean to laugh, and I'm like, no, it's good, please take entertainment out of my suffering. It helps with the copium. Oh, and welcome to the Discord, Jesse. We're awesomely happy to have you. Make yourself comfy, read the rules, blah blah blah, and hope you have a super comfy stay with us. And Colin says it's against Agni and Rudra fire. That's right, Agni and Rudra. That fight was fun. Like I recently had Bon play DMC3 just for kicks, and Bond did really good. Let me tell you right out the gate. I forgot just how difficult Devil May Cry 3 actually is. And when he got to the Agni and Roger fight, it's a counter. The mechanics are you need to counter them successfully until you can get a hit in, right? Ah, it's satisfying. It's satisfying when the light bulb flicks on and you know what to do. It's kind of one of the reasons why I very much enjoyed the Dark Souls series way back when, because it had a very similar effect on me. Mr. McGillicuddy says, when I get frustrated, face meet keyboard. Oh no! Ain't that a mood though? Also, hey Lumi, welcome to the chat. How are you? How are you feeling? We stayed up super late last night, didn't we? Sadly, I couldn't fall asleep when we, you know, parted ways. I was awake for another 3 hours, just eyes open, staring from my pillow up into the ceiling, going, am I asleep yet? That was my whole night, or technically morning. Jabugi says, I also love when a blind gamer finds an unintentional strat in a video game. Oh, like a cheese of sorts? That's fun. And also very surprising. And then the chat goes wild. And then says, is constantly getting fluffier and softer. Oh, too cute. No, you're not allowed to die. You are forbidden from doing the bleh. Okay? Okay? No dying. You are a friend. You're not just friend shape, you are a friend. Quite possibly the bestest of friends. Yamete. And Renchi says, I have a friend named Jesse. We met last year. Big Has-Been Hotel fan. Aww. This is the good. Wait, when you say body hates me, you know how I shared that video with you earlier? Was it in relation to that video? Of certain times? Of the tummies being a little upsetties? Because if so, I understand. I'm so sorry. No! Ripperoni pizza! Go get some dark chocolate, get yourself all nice and bundled, and just relax for a while. You deserve that much. Ooh, I love the sound of infinity floof. Ah, infinite soft. And Jabugi says, what if I die, but then I come back? Well, that would be the ultimate bamboozle, but I imagine not too pleasant for yourself. Please don't die. No, forbidden, Applejack. Absolutely not. No dying from cuteness. I forbid it. Aisha says, Lumi, you missed Sohma's scream. Nah, it's okay. She can miss my scream. It probably would have made her ears bleed. What's funny is you guys got to hear me do the loud meow. If you think that's bad, now imagine being Bon and living with that on a daily basis, because I do this at least once a day. At least once a day. I try to be selective with my loud meow because I don't wanna bother the Bon too much because he works very hard and I want him to feel nice and relaxed when he comes home. But it feels good. Do you ever have days where you just want to complain? And you just go... And then do that for like, I don't know, an hour? It feels good. It feels very good. It's like therapy. Libby says yes, the werewolf hours are hitting for a while. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Please do whatever you have to do to feel better. I encourage it. Oh, my poor friend. My poor friend. Oh. Also, hold up a mo. My emotions. My emotions don't wish to work. There we go. It's fine, it's fine. Alrighties, once more, thank you very much for your submission, Colin. It was very fun to see. I didn't know that about calling cards. Alrighty, next up we have a picture from Random Rants. Let me just go ahead and boop some buttons and paste this over here. We've got a sketchy sketch once more of a Spooder Man. Spooder Boy. spooter entity. And it looks very, very cool. I really like how in this picture, if you look at the perspective, you can see the tiny little foot on the left. Works really, really well. Especially with the knee coming forward. Sohma's horse cat. So she is a hat? What? I'm not a horse cat. I'm just cat. I used to have a pony Sohma. Once upon a time, I used to be a pony. It all started when I was born. I'm kidding, no. But yes, maybe one day I will put together some of my fluff, you know, make some biscuits on my fluff, see if I can do it in such a way where I transform into another creature. We were able to turn into a puppa one time, into Poshuma. So, honestly, I feel like anything is possible. We just gotta have the right mojo. Jesse says, oh goodness, Golden would be dead by now if he got hit by the double cuteness thanks to you and my kid. Aww. Also say hello to your kid for me. Hope they're having a really wonderful time wherever their brains may take them. Or their mind. Or their imagination. That's the word I'm going for. Sorry, my brains needs to catch up. And Lumi says, not gonna lie, I forgot about this segment. Oh, you mean the Show Me Live? Yeah, it's been a while, huh? No worries. We're all just talking and chilling and vibing. And Applejack says, I want to see Sohma as a pony cat. Honestly, I feel like that design would be really, really cute. I'm not gonna lie. Mr. McGillicuddy is destroying a bowl of ice cream. What flavor? What flavor ice cream? Share with the class. What are you numbing? Imagination. I love that. I love SpongeBob. I found out recently that, like, okay, while I don't condone AI, I found out that there was, like, this YouTube channel that was doing a live stream of AI SpongeBob. And it's really silly, and it makes me giggle because they took Patrick and the song I Can Only Count to 4 and made Patrick sing it karaoke style. It was really silly. Feel free to look it up if you beans ever want to, but yeah. Aw, say hi to your pupperino for me as well, Lumi. Wait, are we not talking about Sealy? Let's talk more about Sealy. How's Sealy doing? AI SpongeBob is something. It really is. It's very unhinged, to be sure, but they were able to generate voices for the cast and characters, and while I don't condone AI, if it's used for meme posting, I'm like, not gonna lie, it's pretty entertaining. And Lumi says, Sealy is trapping me into a cuddle puddle. Oh, that's a good doggo. See, if I had a pet, especially a dog, right? Not counting Bon, because Bon is not pet. Pet Bon, I do, but Bon is not the pet. If we had a pet doggo, I would never do anything ever because all my time would be dedicated to cuddle puddles with doggo. Absolute cuddle puddles. And Jabuki asks, have you ever seen a YouTube animated or animatic series called No, I have not seen Nintendo High. I imagine it's like a spin-off or a series to replicate a high school environment, right? And Pat says, me likes chocolate ice cream. Me too. Me too. That's good ice cream. Hey Grael, how's it going? Grael says AI is completely okay as long as it's used for funny. That's how I'm feeling about it so far. I'm still cautious about it in general just because, you know, give people an inch, they'll take a mile, right? But for the funnies, for the sillies, I can't help but mention Patrick can only count to 4. And Jessie says, I think it would be cute to see Sohma as a fluffy rabbit. Oh, wait, those rabbits are crazy, aren't they? Oh, but the fluff. I want to be extra fluff, please. Good for the sleepies. And Jabuki says, can you just, like, not closely or perfectly guess everything you don't know about when you first hear about it. To be fair, it's just deduction and, guesstimations. Not to be mixed up with, I can't even say the word. I can guess things because brain puts a 2 and 2 together, but then when I really want my brain to put extra things together, it doesn't do it. Trust me, my brain will fail me more than you think, Jarugi. More than you think. And Lumi says, I'm gonna get a shower just to refresh myself and relax, but I'm gonna keep the stream on the background. Aw, thank you. You're the best, Lumi. Hope you have a very nice and awesome shower. May it rejuvenate you. The Grey Owl says, I am only here for a second. Unfortunately, my girl and I need a night. Okay. Take my positive energy and wishing you guys a wonderful outing. Hope you guys have lots of fun, regardless of where your journeys may take you. And give her a big hello for me. Oh, I love a night out. Oh, it's good. It's good for the heart, good for the soul. And Lumi says, would it be okay if I made a last-minute entry into the Show Me Live? Unfortunately, I cannot take it just because them's the rules, them's the breaks, and we're trying to enact the new rule. And if I make an exception for you, Lumi, I'd have to make an exception for every being here, and I would feel very bad. So, sadly, not today, but if you submit anything in the Show Me Live for today, and this goes for everybody, we will definitely be taking a look-see at those things next week. So it doesn't just go into the void. Jabugi says, inhales. Nintendo High is an animated animatic series of Nintendo characters young in high school. Aww, adorable. I'll have to give that a look-see in the future. Jessie Barb says, rabbits are not always crazy, chaotic, yes, but not crazy. Oh! Ooh! I love chaos. Especially if there's no ramifications or, consequences to my actions. I love chaos. This is why video games and me are a match in heaven. Sometimes I will purposely go off and do something really dumb in video games and die. And I'm just like, oh, I can live with these consequences because it's a video game. Would I do this in real life? Probably not. Maybe. Maybe. It is left to be seen! But real quick, before I completely ADHD for another 30 minutes, Random Rants, you did an amazing job with this sketchy-roo, and I just want to say thank you so much for your submission. Go ahead and pull up the next one. Bloop. Oh, we've got another sketchy from Timber Fox Gaming, and it's cute! It's a baby! Let me just see if I can size her down. Can I? There's no fit to screen option. Curses. Look, they drew a fops! This was for their digital art class. It's adorable! That's a certified baby right there. Oh, you. Dude, they look like a baby too. Like, if you're going for like a certain age type of fox, like this speaks young pupped energy to me. Oh, it's adorable. Thank you for your patience with me. You are awesome. And Jabuki says, have you even thought of making yourself a joke meme character? AKA a character that's just goofy, Dumbo, and purposely made to look poorly. I've made a lot of pictures of Sohma being a little sketchy and a little goofy. I have made meme pictures of my character before in the past, but not scraggly enough, I would say. It needs more scuff, for lack of better words. So that is definitely on my to-do list, Jabugi. Definitely on my things-to-do list. Jabugi says, same, I love chaos, watches 58 Pikmin die. Yeah, that's fine. It's like the time when I accidentally electrified one of my Pikmin, and instead of trying to revive them, I kind of just pointed and laughed at the poor little guy. It's funny when they're jolting with electricity. They wiggle and they jiggle and they're just kind of frizzle-frazzled. I know. Oh, you're right. It could use hearts. I'll go ahead and give it the heart stamp of approval. Let me just find this here. You reminded me, it's been a while. If I can find it. Where are you? Is my heart stamp in the background stamp? Yeah, it is. That is such a weird place. Here you go, some beautiful hearts for the baby. Speaking of hearts, I'm actually surprised I have not yet been met with any pet photos yet. Where are your pet photos, you guys? We need some adorable doggos and Kit Kats in the stream. Sohma, yeah! I would not mind just a day, singular. I wouldn't mind a day where I'm surrounded by a million me's. But I'd need a lot of food. We're big eaters. And Jabugi says, hold on, name idea. Instead of Sohma, it's just Saloha mama 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 Moritori. Or Moriti. That's a mouthful. Speaking of very, very difficult to say phrases. And Jabugi follows, you're lucky it wasn't Pikmin 2. Pikmin 2 electricity was an instant death. Oh. Well, that's unfortunate. You can't point and laugh if they instant die. That's just sad. And Sentinel says, took me about an hour, but I'm finally here. Hey, welcome to the stream, dude. How are you? You have pet photos? You can be our pet photo dealer. Meet you in a back alleyway in a trench coat. And you're just like, what are you buying? And you just pull out 10 pictures of cute, adorable puppies and cats. Oh my gosh. Ben says, fun fact, the very first movie I ever watched was Disney's The Fox and the Hound. So technically, one of the first animals I've seen was a fox. Ooh, very nice, very nice. I mean, foxes and doggos are very similar when you think about it. But the movie The Fox and the Hound is so sad. It's so heartbreaking. When I was a kid, well, I guess to my benefit, a lot of the serious tonalities of the movie went right over my head. Like, they were very mature concepts, right? But yeah, just very cool stuff. Love this picture. Thank you very much for sharing this with us, Timber Fox Gaming. If you ever do more with it, we'd love to see the updates. Next up, we've got more interesting fiery characters submitted by Colin. Let me go ahead and grab this over here. And let me go ahead and read the description. Uno momento. There we go. Look at that fiery explosion. Kaboom! I'm pretty sure some of you beings may recognize this character already. Colin says, this is Awakened Zero. Zero's the most dangerous form, and the story behind it contains major spoilers for X5, so read the cover text at your own risk. Okay, thank you very much for the spoiler text. I don't know if I'll be playing anything from the Mega Man series anytime soon, but, you know, if I ever do plan to get into it, I will, I'll leave this covered text for any being who dares to click on it. Jabugi says, watches lots of Pikmin die to shock, getting squished or explosion. I love all the animations that go off whenever they just get curb splat. It was very silly. Very loonsy-toonsy. Sentinel says, set a fried drain cell I spy. Correct! You know me so well. IHD says, 10 pet photos for 50 pieces of coffee cakes. Wait, just pieces of coffee cakes? No, 50 coffee cakes are bust. We're haggling. We haggle only in baked goods. And Zendel says, have you looked in the game recommendations recently? I have not. My apologies. And that's mostly due to the fact that we have been playing lots of Tomb Raider and I have not quite finished it just yet. But if I scroll close to the bottom, I see that we've got, ooh, Slime Rancher 2's got an update. I really need to clean up my farm first though. Then we've got Cuisinier, which Little Bro actually purchased for me, and that's one of the games I really, really, really want to play when I get the chance. It's a very cute game. I am going to get very hard addicted to it. And there's this one called Little Guardsman. Ooh, is that the one you were talking about? I'll have to give that a look-see after the stream just because it's a bit, well, actually, if I click play and I mute it, then I can at least take a look-see. Oh, it looks adorable. It looks the art style for it, for anybody who wants to know what I'm looking at, it's in the games recommended, submitted by Sentinel, also known as Zachary. The third entry here has a game called Little Guardsman. In this deduction adventure, you play as Lil, an unlikely 12-year-old hero, covering your dad's shift at the guard shed, and are tasked with deciding the fate over 100 unique characters. I don't have the right to be calling that. Do I? Huh. It ironically kind of reminds me of Papers, Please ever so slightly, but it's a detective game. I do like me a detective game. And Jabugi says, has anyone else found it weird that Pikmin Death Souls have mouths when they don't usually have that on the outside? They're hiding it. They haven't learned their first words yet. They have only learned to be summoned by the whistle. They are hive mind. It is peculiar though. That is a very interesting detail now that you pointed out. Nope, no boops. I'm a hard pass on the boops pad. Oh, I see an emoji of a bee. I don't like bees. Bees scare me. They're cute in video games. IRL, I fear them with every fiber of my being. And Colin says, if you want to see the cover text, click the black box. I'm gonna hold off on that for now, since you put it in spoiler tag text. So, thank you very much for giving me the option to do so. Appreciate that. And back to the Show Me Live. Let me go ahead and just scroll back up, bees. I should always put like a disclaimer. ADHD will happen. Alrighties. Thank you very much for this submission as well, Colin. Let me just go over here. Wrong tab. So many tabs. Next up, we've got this image and a message from Shoujo. What does Shoujo have to share with us today? Shoujo says, I do. Da draw and said draw is coming along quite nicely so far. Sorry, I had a burp. For what essentially is a thing I am inking with digital ink. Hey, I don't want to light it on fire, so I say that's a bonus. I think you're doing a good job. And you're doing very splendid well with the hands, too. Dude, drawing's hard. You're doing very good job, my friend. Very, very good job. I wonder how this will turn out when it is all finished. Jabugi says, hey, look, a bee hater. I don't hate bees. I fear bees. There's a difference. Hate would mean that I would go out of my way to see a bee suffer. I wouldn't do that. I don't want bees to suffer. In fact, I feel really bad when I see a bee on the floor because I know that it's probably not going to survive. But if I see a bee, like in a swimming pool, I try to save it, you know. I'm not a bee hater. Hey bee, I eat your honey. The honey's good. Selectively, of course, but speaking of honey, recently our local Korean barbecue just came out with a honey-flavored beef belly plate, and oh my gosh, it's so good. Like, I cannot go back to regular brisket anymore. They have ruined brisket for me. Okay, it's not ruined, it's just I would prefer the honey version versus the original. And Jabugi says, fun fact, there's a type of bee that exists to have a photographic memory. It's not just bees, it's wasps too. I've seen videos on that, and at first I was fascinated by it, but then YouTube took that as like, I don't know, a challenge, and decided to start putting a bunch of bee videos in my recommended, and I'm just like, this is not what I need to see before going to bed. I'm gonna just say do not recommend. Oh my gosh. And Shoujo says, weirdly enough, this is an early version of it. It's way further past. Cool. Hey, do you have the updated version? Do you want to share it with us in the Show Me Live? Or have you already? I am literally going into the Show Me Live blind. This is why I also have Bon proof everything for me, because I like to give you guys genuine reactions. Also, I have a follow-up picture from Shoujo. I see Oreos. Oh my gosh! Let me size it down so you guys can see it too. Hold up. We have Oreo Space Dunk. Look at that! It's pink and blue and it's in space! Oh, that's amazing. I want me some of that. I wonder if it really tastes different though. Does it taste different? Or is it just an Oreo with glitz and glam? Shoujo Sound found the Lumi Oreos out in the wild. I love it. It is the Lumi Oreo. Lumi, I didn't know you had your own brand of Oreo. When were you gonna tell me this, huh? And she says, I've been watching some honeycomb videos. Those look tasty. That's true. Honeycomb cereal looks really good. Huh. When was the last time I had honeycomb cereal? I might have to go explore this cereal over the weekend. I'm actually curious now. Jabugi says, I get scared by bees in cartoons because I'm scared of thousands of bees shaping their whole squad into a fist and then literally beating me. That's another way for them to destroy people, isn't it? In the realms of cartoons, almost anything goes. Almost. Colin says, I couldn't believe it when I saw this. Oh my gosh. Shoujo says, I'm not going to. You didn't let Lumi an option, and I feel it would be weird for me to get one when I already put... that's true. Okay, fair point, Shoujo. Fair point. But you can also post it in the Show Me Live for next week as well. There you go. It looks very yummy. Eventually, the Show Me Live likes to dabble with like memes, video games, food, lots of food, especially from Lumi. Did you post any food pictures? I gotta know. Did you ever post the pictures of your donuts? The donuts you showed me last night that were, wait, was it last night or the night before that? It might have been the night before that. With pistachios. Pat says, Space Dunk, I bought them before they have Pop Rocks inside. Wait, do newer versions have Pop Rocks? That's pretty crazy, so. And Sentinel goes, cats in space. Man, I gotta get a voice filter just so I could do silly sound effects like we're out in space. Wouldn't that be fun? And Jojo says, some people say it doesn't, but I think they taste a bit birthday cakey. Oh, I've got chocolates that are birthday cake flavor. I can see that. And they do have Pop Rocks in the cream? That sounds weird. But like, huh. You can see the brain cell is processing like how that would taste. I want to try to say that I tried it, but then I have a sneaky suspicion I won't like it. Like too much stimuli, right? It's overly sugary, overly sweet, different textures, and then boom, your face explodes. IG says, I heard this Oreo was going to be tied with Space Jam. Space Jam? We still doing Space Jam stuff? Welcome to the slam, and welcome to the jam. Wait, I don't know if that's the same thing. Is that the same thing? Don't mind that. That's interesting, though. And Jabugi says, I always love it when cartoon characters just use their body parts as functional tools. I know, like you just pop your arm off and swing it like a bat. And Applejack says, puts hay bacon on Sohma's head. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, 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 hey. Bacon! I love bacon. Again, gift to the gods. Shoujo says, nope, just this one kind got the Pop Rocks in them. Oh. That's fascinating. You guys keep sharing and showing me new things in the world, and I'm always fascinated by it. And Sentinel says, just a reminder, today's my happy birthday, dude! Everybody give Sentinel some love in the chat. It is their birthday. Oh my gosh. Hope you have a wonderful, wonderful birthday. Hope you are surrounded by warms and fuzzies in your tummies and wonderful company to boot and lots of yummy, yummy yums. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And Shoujo says, sure, 100% your face explodes. Didn't you or Krevia say I was a ghost? I heard that last night. Krevia mentioned something, and then someone said that I might not be able to sleep because of the show ghost. And I was like, wait. Shoujo turned into a ghost? When? What happened? By the way, you care to explain, Shoujo? I have not caught up with chat. I'm so sorry. But happy birthday, Sentinel. I am super happy for you, and I hope lots of blessings come your way for this year and many more to come. Who has the birthday cake? Ooh, what birthday cake flavor do you like most? Feel free to share in the chat, you guys. For me, it's just vanilla, but I like to get special ice cream cake for my birthday. So I like getting a, what was it? If I could get a cookie butter birthday cake, that would be cool. I've never seen it before, but that would be an awesome option. Otherwise, caramel praline is like my go-to. Lumi says, I am the box ghost, eh? Wait, you're a ghost too? How is everybody turning into boxes? I mean, not boxes. I mean ghosts simultaneously. Are we have a ghost pandemic? What's going on? And Shoujo says, can't tell you honestly, but I will be going to be I will remember that. Show ghost, potential is brimming. That is true. Plus, imagine if you drew yourself as a ghosty goo. How would that look? And Lumi says, oh god, it's the Lumi cookies. Uh-huh. Hey, welcome back to the stream, Lumi. How was your show? Are you feeling a little bit better? Also, yes, these are the Lumi cookies. Apparently, it's got space rocks in them. I mean, pop rocks. Hey, Anuchi, how are you? Welcome to the stream, my dude. Hope you are having a good day so far. Anuchi says, I was a ghost before it was cool. You're the trendsetter. And Applejack says, no, a ghost party because Pinkie Pie said so. Eh? What a spooky time. But who says ghosts can't have fun either? Aw, a hooty hoot to you as well. Hey Dante, who isn't a ghost these days? Dang if that ain't a mood, especially coming from the introvert side of me. You know how easy it is to accidentally ghost everybody you know and love, and it's never on purpose, it's just, oh, I need time to recharge. And Lumi says, I feel a bit better, but still like, oh no. Get all bundled and get all cozy, friend, and get yourself some snacks and some water too. Don't forget to hydrate. Hoot evening, says Inochi. Long time no hoot. Aww. Wait, that's more of a coo than a hoot though, isn't it? Maybe sometime, Inochi, you ought to teach me how to properly hoot. And Aichi says, Sohma, will Bon ever get you some nuggets with news? We want to, actually. I was talking with Bon almost immediately after our previous stream and brought it up to him, and he's all like, I was really excited. I was like, let's go get it now. Let's go second dinner and get some McDonald's just to see what all the hubbub's about. And Bon's like, no, we gotta be good. We'll go get some on the weekend, so. We're gonna give that a try probably this Saturday. No dead, Lumi, no dead, exactly. And Lumi says, I had a shower, dark chocolate, aspirin, and everything I can think of. Gosh, when the painkillers don't hit as well as they need to, right? That's been the case for me for the past several months, and I'm so sorry. I can relate if that's the case. Oh, thank you very much for the follow, Inochi. Appreciate it. Yeah. Appreciate the support. And Aichi says, I want to see you reacting to the new sauce. Ooh, You know, I could always record a video, and if I don't, I can at least share with you my thoughts on the new sauce. On the Wok Donald sauce. Do you say it like that? Like wok as in W-O-K? Or do you just say wick? Wick or wok? It's the upside down McDonald's from Nippon. Glad to see you back, says Anochi. Hope to see you more soon, Sohma. Aw, thank you. I'm gonna be doing my best to be here as much as Kit Katly possible. I call it Wok-Donald's or Wick-Donald's. Wick-Donald's? McDonald's. Is it the boop sauce? It is for booping them chicken nuggets in, for sure, for sure. For sure, for sure, for sure. Let's see. And we have a submission from Cooka Gamer as well. Let me see if I can grab this. Ah, it's a link. What the? I think I can grab this picture just to share the source material. And then the link. One sec, you guys. Thank you also for sharing the Lumi Oreo shoujo. This has been a very fascinating discovery. Inochi says, curious, Sohma, new model? Nope, no new model yet. But I may have something in the works for tomorrow's stream. Not a completely new model, but the hint is I am working on braiding my hair. That is as much info as I will give. Otherwise, spoilers. Okay, and then let me go ahead and post this picture here. And I'll give you guys a link to the website for this one. Let's see. So apparently these are chocolate molds that you can make to look like Clodsire. Oh my gosh, Cooka Gamer, that's adorable. And then here is the link to, I think, the article, like, discussing it. Oh, I recognize this website. Every now and again, I'll find their tweets. There is the website, if any of you want to check it out. But it's adorable! How many of you beans out there enjoy Clodsire's design? He is round, he is fin-cheap. And honestly, very good to be chocolate, not gonna lie. Would you, okay, if you guys received Clodsire as a chocolate, would you be able to eat him? Him or her or they or them? Would you be able to consume the Clodsire? And Anochi says, it looks a little new to me, but you always know how to juxtapose a cute model with your sweet, adorable oh, stop it. Stop it. But thank you very much. It's very nice of you. I appreciate it. Ah. You know just how to compliment me. Thank you very much, Inochi. You are far too sweet. And Shoujo says, best friend shaped. Also, a very silly mon in Pokemon. Done a few silly things with them. Oh, what kind of things? Nani? I desire context, Shoujo. What kind of silly things? And Shoujo says, only rival to that is Fue Coco. My boy's so dumb and got nothing behind his eyes. Sherman's such a baka, but I love him. Oh, that's adorable. And Pat says, did anyone miss Sohma's Kit Kat loaf? Don't worry, I'll go into cat mode in the future. But right now I actually have enough energy, despite the egg on my head. Don't let the egg fool you. There's still brain cells in here. They're just cooking. And Icy says, can we use the mold to make Jello, Clodsire? Quite possibly. I've never made Jello out of molds before, but I wouldn't doubt that that's not possible. And Anochi says, reminder to everyone before I swoop out. Remember to hit the like button. You're very super. Thank you so much for the support, Anochi. You are far too sweet. Have a wonderful night yourself, and thank you so much for dropping in. You are very cool, very awesome. And Shoujo says, competitive Pokemon stuff. Oh, silly competitive things you have done with a Clodsire. We'll have to find. You gotta do some recordings of these shenanigans. They're very good content. Dabba 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 dab doo. Deeba dabba dabba. Warming the brain cell too. Let's see, is there anything else? Oh, we've got more. We've got lots more. Bond was not kidding when he said we've got lots of posts to see. Actually, do you guys mind giving me one moment? I want to go grab like a cup of water and use the little Kit Kat's room as well. And then we will resume the Show Me Live. I'm gonna put this right over here, make it a little bit bigger. Cause I gotta use the bathroom. I'll be right back though, okay? I'll be right back. Also, Cooker Gamer says, yeah, they look so cute. I thought the picture would show from that link, but I guess not. Unfortunately not, but I was able to grab both the link and the picture, so there you go. It's super duper cute. And spoiler alert, I would absolutely 100% eat these in one bite. Or I'd bite off the head as tradition goes, but yeah, I'll be right back. Hello, I'm back. Thank you guys for that moment of respite. Or you guys call it respite or respite? Respite sounds like Sprite. Feels much better. Aw, happy to see that beans are doing good in the chat. And IHG says, I can't wait for the new update for Splatoon 3. one of these days, I gotta give Splatoon a try. Today is not that day, but one day. And Renji says, the only thing I'm missing right now is willpower. I needed to finish my Bluey art. You can do it, Renji! I believe in you! You can do the thing. You can do it. It's all about the mindset. It's all about the willpower. You gotta stay determined. You gotta believe. Even if you don't believe anyways. Because future you, well, thank you. Alright, that said, let me go ahead and grab the next post for the Show Me Live. Next up, we've got more Sword Art Online stuff. I recognize these characters. I remember them. I remember not liking the girl on the right that much. I don't hate her. Asuna, yeah, that's right, that was her name. And Colin says, this comes from an April Fool's Day event called Heroine Destruction Rhapsody, and well, this part is where things got X versus 0 between me and Asuna. Oh, how fascinating. So, wait, were they being sus about you? Were they questioning your motives? What's going on here? But an April Fool's Day event, dude, we need more of those in video games, honestly. Okay, let me also grab... Where is it? Chat, you have disappeared. Chat, no! Okay, there you are. Muffin is a total mood. I was actually recently watching a YouTube video titled Bluey's Most Hated Character. And unfortunately, the star of that video was Muffin. And the person who was going over it didn't dislike Muffin. He was actually trying to defend Muffin's character and talk more about like why Muffin acts the way they do. And I was just like, they're a child. You don't need a 20-minute explanation to talk about why Muffin does what they do. Muffin is a kid, potentially with different neurological functions than other people. AKA, they could have ADHD, they could have autism, they could have a million different things, and that's okay. It shouldn't be something that makes them a dislikable character, and on top of that, once again, they're a kid. Kids will be kids. This is where I will use that catchphrase. True, Muffin can be a bit of a brat, but that's just part of the, I guess, the child's journey, as it were. They'll learn eventually, they'll learn. Which Louis are we talking about? I don't believe we are talking about the Louis. Oh, because of hated characters. That's why you mentioned Louis, right, Jaboogie? Oh, man. And while I haven't played any of the other Pikmin games except for Pikmin 4, I can see why you guys may not like Louis. His motivations for things are semi-questionable. And Colin says, for context, there was this dark heroine energy making the female players go maverick. Wait. To go maverick means to be a really cool, I'm gonna slightly swear, a really cool kick-ass character, right? Like, they're cool. They're basically being Dante. If that's the case, I want some of that heroin energy. Not the drug, not to be confused with the drug. Oh my gosh. And Renchi says, Muffin is adorable. Judo is nice in episode Dirt. Oh, yes, she is. Very much so. The Grouchy Granny and Granny Mobile might be the worst. It might be the worst, but if you guys pay attention to extra detail in the Granny Mobile episode, Muffin actually kind of leans in towards Bluey at one point and says, you know, this Granny might be too grumpy. Are you sure there aren't any nicer grannies? Muffin didn't want to be that mean. Even Muffin felt like they were being too mean. But they wanted Muffin to stay in that character, so they gave them just so. And honestly, it was hilarious. And Jaboogie says, have you ever heard the Pikmin Louie sound effect? I might have in passing, I just don't remember it off the top of my head. My apologies. I'm I'm going to assume that it's an annoying sound, though, based off of that question. I know, it's... Female protag energy. How about that? We could say that instead. Or main character energy. And Sentinel says, excited for the longest Bluey ever? Wait, longest Bluey? Bluey episode or Bluey character or what you talking about, Sentinel? And Taboogie says, it's so funny actually. Louie just goes, Louie. Oh. He just likes to say, so he's essentially a Pokemon. He likes to say his name over and over again. The song of his people. Energy says, I adore Granny Mobile episode. The episode that introduced me into the Blueyverse. Excuse me, I had a little burp. Dude, I love Bluey. I don't remember the first episode that got me into this series, but once I realized that this show had a lot more depth to it than it let on, I was like, huh, you know what? Let's try one more episode. And then another one, and then another one, and then another, and then I couldn't stop watching it. And she says, someone on YouTube cooks the food based on Louie's cooking from I've seen those videos! I've seen those videos, and oh my gosh, I can't believe Louie cooks Pikmin. I get so many mixed signals! And Pat says, Muffin reminds me of Starscream complaining about being a new leader. To be fair, Muffin's a kid who's just trying to figure out their boundaries, right? Where it's just like, one of the lines that they say that is very on brand for a kid is, I do what I want! Which, I mean, who doesn't, right? Who doesn't want to do what they want? They haven't learned that that's not the way the world works, but whether they like it or not, they'll learn one way or another. And Taboogie says, when swapping between Olimar, Louie, or the President in Pikmin 2, they say their own. Oh! So what you're telling me is, they're all Pokemon. That's fascinating. I didn't know that. Pat says, or maybe Rano from Bambi 2. Oh, I remember Rano. Was he the bully? The bully deer? I think I remember that. Yes, I used to watch Bambi 2 a lot, actually. And Shoujo says, same thing that happened with me with the pony show, Sohma Preach. And Jabugi says he's practicing self-restraint, don't worry. Okay. Wait, Louie? Are you telling me Louie is practicing self-restraint? Because imagine if he wasn't. That thought is pretty terrifying, I'm not gonna lie. And Sentinel says, Bluey episode. Bluey's a girl. Yes, she is. Wait, did I say he? Did I say? I don't trust myself. My brain is a little funky right now. Yes, Bluey's a special little princess and we adore them. Just like Bingo. And she says, fact, my mom was making pavlova before we watched the episode. The same name. Oh, that's so cool. I didn't even know what pavlova was until I saw that episode. I was like, what a very fancy name for a treat. It looked good. But I did find it funny when he gave them just like a crumb and he's like, it's pavlova. I'm like, no, they want more than a crumb, chef. And Jabugi says, and it's funny spamming the swap button and just hearing Olimar, Louie, Olimar, Louie, Olimar, Louie. I can see it. I can definitely see it. It's fun when video games let you mess around with, you know, a simple button press and having a character say something, you know? Lots of good spammability right there. And Shoujo says, the longest Bluey episode I think Sentinel was talking about. There's another new long episode? I want to watch it. When does it come out? When is it released? Give me that entertainment. And Colin says, I'll be happy to share more screenshots for Sword Art Online if you want me to, that is. Oh yeah, no problem. No, dude, it's fascinating seeing what's out there. Especially when it comes to events and stuff, it's like, aw, that's cool. Video games should really do that more often. That is my humble take. Thank you also for the submission, my dude. Next up, we've got another sub from Wild. This time, a picture of a PS5. Let me just shrink it a teensy bit so the whole thing fits. There you go. Here we've got a PS5 Slim Digital Edition and a cooling station for it. It has, oh, is it the platform it's standing on? Is that the cooling part? Because honestly, having something to cool your console would be very cool to have. Honest to goodness gracious. And hey, Two-Tailed Derpy, how you doing? Welcome to the stream and I hope your Thursday is treating you good. And Jabugi says, I don't think you realize how deep Louie's voice is. That's true. It's true. I wasn't trying to voice act it because I knew I couldn't reach the decibel, as it were. And Richie says, the new episode is coming out on April 7th. April, that's so far. It's semi-close. It's like a month away, right? But it's still too far. I want it now. I don't want to wait. And Jabuki says you will be so shocked by the Louie sound effect. Huh. I'm so tempted to look it up, but I will hold off for now. I will look it up after the stream though. Or if you want to, feel free to throw a link, a video of Louie saying Louie, in our Discord. Potentially in the video games tab. And then we've got some fan art. Let's go. As per usual, for anybody who's new to the Show Me Live section, Wheelman did it correctly, and I'm about to post it. But how this goes is if you beans find any kind of artwork on the internet, you gotta source the artist. You gotta credit the artist. So here's the artwork here. And let me just bump it up. And I grab the links, and then I will send the links in the chat. That way you guys can give love to artists as well. Where's chat? Chat, where are you? There you are. Here's this. There you go. There you go. And Reggie says, I heard the PS5 Slim is better than the original. Smaller, but really good. Ooh, this is good news. Very, very good news. Now let's see what this comic has to say. Roses are red, violets are blue, Trixie's great and powerful, and a better lover too. I did not write that! I bet Trixie did. Look at her, she's smug! She totally wrote that down herself. Aw, that's adorable. Smug. Smug Trixie is adorable, Trixie. I was surprised that there are a lot of people that didn't enjoy Trixie's character, but personally, I adored both Starlight and Trixie in the show. Oh, fun stuff. Very good artwork too. I love the expressions they captured here. So let's see, the name of the artist is Bob the Dalek. Amazing work, dude. Very, very good artwork. The next one's super cute. You guys ready for adorable? We've got some Pokemon art coming up. Let me just do some boops. And then we've got a Pika Pika. Now with the flower crown. Let me just do this. Get rid of the other background. Oh, their signatures right here. I don't want to delete that. I hope, is that okay? Their name is, oh, Kitty Rosie. I recognize this name. Also, another amazing artist. Let me grab the link for that as well. Here we go. And there's the link to that artist too. And IG says, like sunburst slippers. Wait, he had slippers? Hold up real quick. Let me see that real fast. Aw, she does have sunburst slippers for Starlight. I'm just gonna circle it real quick for those who can't see. Right there. Right there. Oh, that's adorable. I like that. I love it when there's extra attention to detail that just blends in with the environment. That is so good. And this is adorable. absolutely cute out of 10. And Ben says, yay, Kitty Rosie, her artwork is always adorable. Agreed. Agreed. Every time I see their work, it's just diabetes incarnate. And Pat says, I take it back. Trixie reminds me of Starscream complaining about being a new leader. Okay, they're the one in that position now. I see. Also, apologies if my voice ever gets a little extra, what's the word? I want to say shrilly or squeaky. I'm starting to get to that point where my throat is getting sore, but that's just because I'm not used to speaking this much. Then again, I did give you guys a big meow earlier, so that also might have contributed to that. But yes, Kitty Rosie's art is always super adorable, and this is no exception. I really like the way they did the flowers, though. It's like more of a pastel look, and it's always adorable. Makes Pikachu look extra soft. Very plush. And Jaboogie says and quotes, I am a Pikachu. My gender is yes. I see no mark in the tail, but it's still great either way. Oh, I think I could be wrong, but just based off of the physical features, because there's a split down the middle of the tail, I think this one's a girl, but I could be wrong. I will not assume the gender of the Pikachu. And Reggie says, I chatted with Kitty Rosie years ago. It's a small world after all. Aw, it's nice though. The more people you know, it's always a joy to see them pop up at random. Case in point right now. Pikachu is always fluffy, says Jaboogie. I agree. Very fluffy, very adorable. And Ice G says, I would like to see Kitty Rose make you and Bon in her artwork style. Oh, I bet that would be adorable. Oh. Dude, it'd be so cute. Get yourself a throat lolly. I do have cough drops, but I don't know if that's for a time like right now. Should I have myself a cough drop? Oh no, I seen my paw seems to have a will of its own, and I'm grabbing a cough drop, and oh no, it's opening the wrapper. Ah man, it's like I'm eating these like they're candy. What? Oh no, somebody stop me. I can't help myself, man. Don't tell Bon. I have kind of been eating these like candies into the dark of the night. You can always get more. What? It tastes like mint. I like mint. That's good. Alrighties. Next up, we've got one more submission from Wheelman. More fan art of adorable Pokemon. One moment, please. And I'll just try to grab this little fella and make them a bit bigger. It's a Valentine's Day picture. How cute! It's Vulpix and Eevee. Oh, look at the cute little chew they're giving them. This art was made by... unfortunately, you can't technically see their art on DeviantArt. But you guys can see you can find their account, so I'll link their account instead. Let me just copy and pasta in case you beans ever wish to seek them out. There you go. But yes, super duper cute. I know, right? They're adorable. But it's got a heart. It's got a heart. And as much as I want to add hearts to this is people's personal artwork, and I don't want to tamper with said artwork, but I'll point out the heart real quick is right there. Right here. Super duper cute. I really like the way they did the flowers here too. All the colors blend in so adorably, so softly. It is an Eevee and a Vulpix. And it's very sweet of you, Wheelman, to say that this is like me and Vaughn. Oh. Ah, shucks. Oh, wait, are we? We're getting closer and closer to the end. How crazy. Alrighties. Guys, we've got our first pet pick of the stream. Let's go. First pet pick right over here. Let me just size her down. Now this, I don't mind throwing hearts all over because it is adorable Pupperino hours. Look at the baby! This is submitted by Ace. Let me get out the heart stamp. Achoo, achoo, Achoo. 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 Cute! That's a certified baby right there. Look at that big old dog nose and those cute chocolatey brown eyes. Oh, so adorable. Alright, Pad, if there's ever a time for you to boop someone, it's this little guy right here. Go boop this fella right here. Not me. No, no, no. Take that nub. Boop the dog. Boop the doggo. Oh, so cute. Gregory, your dog is too cute. Wait, I keep forgetting. Gregory, is Gregory and Ace the same name? I'll try to remember it for the future. That way I got the names right. How no? Awesome. Your dog's adorable. Give them a pet for me sometime, okay? Oh. Please and thank you. No, Pet, why? Why must you boop me so much? Why? No. No. No more Mrs. Nice Sohma. No more boobs, okay? Only for the pets. I'm not a pet. Are you calling me a pet? You wanna go? You wanna fluff and go? Come on, put up your paws. Put up your dukes. I'm kidding, I'm kidding. I'd never hurt a single hair on your head, I promise. Your dog goes right next to you. Oh, precious baby. I love that dogs love to cuddle. That they just like to sleep either next to you or on your lap, and then they just... Dogs are like portable pillows. You can't help but just hold them in your arms and then slowly drift off into sleepy land. When I used to have my multi-poo named Joey, I used to take so many midday naps just because Joey was such a soft little dude. He was such a precious baby. What? I'm not pet. I'm cat. You know what? Just for that, once. I'm not a pet. I am not a pet, okay? Not. I am a loaf. There's a difference. There's a difference, I'll have you know. Yeah, that's right. Look, sometimes when I transform back into a cat, we break the internet. I don't know how it's correlated or caused, but it happened. And I'm doing good so far. Welcome, Lummy the Snail, to the stream. It is a pleasure to see you. Yes, I am back. And I am not pet. This guy over here, this guy to my right, that's a pet. That's a pet right there. Not me. I'm not pet. Although I do enjoy a head pet. There's a difference. And don't forget it. Thank you very much for your adorable doggo submission, Ace. And look forward to future ones as well. Sohma, are you an electric type? No. But I have been known to mess with PC, so I gotta be really careful about how I walk around with my floof. Bon has barked at me before, and I don't know why. I just get scared when he gets angry. I just run away. Half the time I don't know why Bon gets mad. I just run away. Oh no, don't boop! Don't boop. I'll put you in the no disclosure box. You wouldn't like to be put in the no disclosure box, would you, Pad? I don't think so. Also, we've got a post from Cookie Gamer. I'm gonna try to fit. We can do one at a time. That's fine. Cookie Gamer says, I've done this 3D print of the Mighty Morphin Megazord last year. Painted and printed it myself. Wow. Dude, that's incredible. Oh, there's so much detail here. What do you guys think? I don't know much about Megazord, but this guy here looks pretty cool. You like it when I do angry nyas? Well. Brain. Fine, but I only do it. I'll only get angry if you're on your better behavior. Or else no more angry nya. Harumph. And yes, it's Megazord. It looks super cool, right? There's so much detail in each and every piece of his arms, his legs. They're all different and unique. Let me see if I can grab the other two pictures as well. Basically extra perspective for you guys. Grab this one. We've got him from slightly over to the side. There you go. Oh, I could be wrong, but is this arm in the foreground, this one right here, is this an elephant? Because this part looks like a trunk and this part looks like a tusk. But that's just a guess. I could be wrong. What do you guys think? Go, go, Power Rangers! Meow, 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 meow. That's super cool. Oh, it's a mammoth! I could see that too. More ancient, more powerful. And then we've got one more perspective shot, and it's slightly turned to its side. That's super cool. That is a lot of detail. Let me put it back in the middle. Beak, get beak. Oh, and I see the feet from over here too. Oops. Oops-a-poopsa. There we go. Fix that. Yeah, that's cool. Wait, are these faces on the bottom of the feet too? Like, I can see two sets of eyes here and here, but I could be wrong. Unfortunately, I did not see much of the Power Rangers growing up either, so feel free to enlighten me. Wait, when did I get a hat? Suddenly, I've got my sleeping cap on. But it is getting into the late hours, isn't it? And Reggie says, is this an OG Megazord? Quite possibly. Hey, Crooked Gamer, you're here! Crooked Gamer says, yeah, it wasn't easy to put together. I can only imagine. What kind of materials did you have to use to glue each piece together? I've seen videos of people like putting together 3D printed models and such, and it looks like quite a process. Also, get better, Gregory! I'm so sorry for your toe. May it feel better soon. Glad you liked it, says Crooked Gamer. Oh yes, there's faces on the feet. That's cool. Yeah, because if I remember correctly, like each body part is like its own ship, right? And then it's basically a fusion of all the ships and all the friends together. Mr. McGillicuddy says, the Megazord is different animal mechs used. There you go. we got there at the same time. Very cool. I had a feeling. I don't remember. Do we have any dinosaur mechas in the mix? Like, is the blue one a Triceratops by chance? I know there was like a cat. There's gotta be like a cat or a tiger or a jaguar of sorts. And Chuggles says, Sohma, I'm calling in the reinforcements. I need help in Unite. I actually don't need help, but I just wanted to show how cute the Dancy Cat is. That is fair. I'm glad to hear that you're enjoying Unite so much, Juggles. Oh my goodness. How goes the grind for the outfit? And ISG says it's animals and dinosaurs. That's cool. Dude, early, I want to say, was the Power Rangers back in the 90s? How far back does it go? How old, or, you know, how many years ago has Power Rangers been around? And we've also got more pictures of Doggo. But before I mosey on, I just want to say to Crooked Gamer, amazing work on this 3D printed model. It is incredibly impressive. And, dude, I look forward to seeing more of the stuff you create. And Crooked Gamer says, for some parts, I did use glue to keep them in. And some parts I had to heat the pieces for them to easily slide them together. I see the power of heat. Very, very cool. Oh my gosh. If I had to work on projects like this, I would have to trust the process, and that would be so very, very difficult for me to do. Because you know how anxiety be. But extremely amazing work, and hope to see more creations from you in the future, dude. And I go over here, and I boop this button over here. And we've got another doggo who is now judging us, giving us the bombastic side eye. Look at this doggo judging us. Aww. I like how, like, there are so many pictures of pets on the internet where it looks like they're judging us. And they're giving us that look, right? That very famous squinty eye look. But it turns out, they're probably just sleepy. It is a vibe check! Oh my gosh, yes! And Chuckle says, I can't believe when dog. I know, right? Ochi does it all the time, though. Ochi always has a side-eye going, and I love it. Uchi. Uchi. Uchi, 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 Uchi. I love Uchi. And Pat says, is the dog judging my boobs? Yes. They're judging. They see you, Pat. They see you. And so do I. Such a very judgment. I know, but it's so cute though. As per usual, this is a fur baby and shall be given all of the love and TLC and attention that they deserve, so there are the hearts. Okay, I know that I just put hearts, but now it kind of looks like they're trying to start a mood. Cue the saxophone. Okay, enough of that. Okay, instead of hearts, we're gonna, what's a good thing for judgment, right? We'll give them sparkles. Oh wait, that's glitter. No glitter. Sparkles. There you go. There you go. Sparkly doggo. They're putting the moves. They're so naturally charismatic. Give him angy eyes. Oh, okay, hold on. I have the power of my mouse, my trackball. Yes, I use a trackball. Don't come at me. I'll just do this. Ah, it's not dark enough. I need my, yeah. Or wait. And then. There you go. There you go. And this is just meant for sillies, though. If ever this is too much, let me know, Ace or Gregory, and, you know, I'm always happy to remove it. And Gregory says, you should see my cat. My cat is more judgmental. I believe that. Cats are very good at naturally looking like they are judging your every living, waking moment. And Crooked Gamer says, so when you start 3D printing, make sure you level your printer's bed for perfect prints and clean it after every print. I heard that learning 3D printing is like its own category and like its own skill set, right? For example, I'm an artist, but just because I'm an artist doesn't necessarily mean I know how to use every single art program out there, let alone knowing how to rig a live 2D model. That took its own learning to do. Like, it was its own course and it took its own time and blah, blah, blah. I imagine the same is could be said for 3D printing. And also, you gotta have the pocket money for it too. And down the road, it does save you money, I'm sure, but initially, it's a lot of cost. The dog rock stare. Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, it is. You guys, when you look at this, don't you hear the vine boom? I'm chewing the cough drop now. Crunchy. One time, Bon decided to bite down on a cough drop too. A long time ago. This was a long time ago. Not recent. Not to be confused with recently. But Bon crunched down and I jumped almost out of my fur because it was loud, it was crunchy, and it sounded very sudden. And I was like, Bon, are you okay? What happened? And he's like, oh, don't worry, that's just my teeth. And I'm like, just your teeth? Teeth ain't supposed to make that sound. Are you okay? And he's like, I was just kidding. I was just chewing on a candy. And I was like, oh, okay. I fell for it. Yes, the vine boom. And the Crooked Gamer says, the way you 3D print depends on what 3D print machine you get. So there are different ways to 3D print. Yeah. That right there already sets the precipice for how complicated 3D printing must be, right? Like, there's a lot of preparation involved. And Chuckles says, you got like 20 teeth. You can lose a few. Oh no. Oh no. Not my teethies. Yeah, but cats only have so many fangs. Do you see how tiny our teeth are typically? And Chuckles says, laser engraving is where the memes are at anyways. Laser engraving, huh? When I was a younger Kit Kat in middle school, we had a wood carving class, but we didn't do anything by hand. We had a laser engraving machine. I wanted to do anime, but they wouldn't let me do anime. I was not allowed to live out my weeby dreams at the time. And IC says, I think you thought Bond was eating his own teeth. I did! It scared me. I was like, whoa, yo, what's going on over there? Should I bap at his face? Just give him a couple slaps on his cheeks? Just pop, 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 pop. Make sure everything's okay, you know? It's like a storage check. Bond does like to jump scare him, but at the same time, I'm also very jumpy in general. If something that wasn't there is suddenly there, I will literally scream and end up scaring Bon in turn too. Bon ideally does not want to scare me. If he scares me, it means he's gonna get scared too. Because I scream loud, dude. I scream really loud. If you guys remember my Halloween streams, that should give you an idea. And Renchi says, I adore your IRL stories, Sohma. They're so adorable. No, but thank you, but no. And Pat says, sweet booby, you didn't even try to bite me. I'll sneeze. I'll sneeze in your direction. You wouldn't like me when I'm sneezy. And Chuckle says, I was once told to laser engrave a part like at 3 a.m. and they didn't say what to laser engrave on it, so I just engraved a clip art refrigerator. Awesome! They'll never know why it is, but it just is. That's perfect. There's a lot of silly things I'm sure you could do with a laser engraver, right? Honestly, your imagination is infinite. And Colin says, imagine if Bond was an animatronic, and no. Absolutely not. No. Not allowed. That means one, he's not alive anymore. Like, okay, he can move in an animatronic, but he's not of this realm anymore. He's haunted. I mean, I'd still serve him as a faithful minion, but still, he'd be smelly. Bleh. And she says, I remember Bon scaring you with air. Yeah, he used a compressed air can once. And Chuckle says, wait, remind me later to send you the funniest picture of my baby cousin. He's a little man. Oh, sounds good, Chuckles. I look forward to seeing it. And Chuckles says, wow, you could not read that. Shush. Yeah, you're right, but shush. Why do you think I'm in my cat form? I'm getting sleepy. Does the cat brain not work? Look, I had a fried egg to signify the brain cell doing its best, but now I'm in floof mode. Floof mode is rest mode. And Shoujo says, 5 nights at Coffee Dreams, let's go. As a fun spin-off, honestly, that could be fun. I will not lie, but who would Bon be? Who would I be? Who's the player? Things to think about. And Jabugi says, imagine if Jabugi wasn't real. He was a fragment of y'all's imagination. Hey, that's a pretty fun figment, I'm not gonna lie. Don't go anywhere. And Colin says, I was referring to as an animatronic replica. Oh, okay. Well, if it was a replica of the Bon Bon. As long as it's not haunted by a spirit and doesn't smell like corpse, I would want him to make me more food. More food. More food. Bon is Chica? Why Chica? Can I be the cupcake then? After seeing the FNAF movie, I want to be the cupcake. The cupcake's a menace. And yes, does the cat hat? These are the important questions, Chuggles. Oh my gosh. G.I. Shoujo. Oh, we're bringing out all of the puns, aren't we, guys? Bon is Bonnie. Is it because of the name? It's pretty on point, actually. Why, Foxy? I don't run that fast, do I? I know I get zoomy sometimes, but I don't know if I can sprinto like that. And Chuckle says, I still need to watch the FNAF movie. My siblings watched it without me. You should. 100% go watch it. It's just a fun, it's a silly little watch. Nothing really to take too seriously, right? And Colin says, there's someone on YouTube called Tell It Animated who did a video on Freddy Fazbear's evolution that includes the FNAF movie. Ooh. It's kind of like a timeline of sorts. That's pretty cool. And then she said, Sohma has seen the FNAF movie? Cool! I really like that movie. Me too. Although I did get... Don't tell anyone, but I might have gotten a little bit scared when they first entered the establishment. Just to realize how silly it was. It was cool. It was cool seeing some of the burglars getting their just desserts. And yes, that's a pun. All right, let me grab the next picture. Thank you, Ace or Gregory once more for the adorable doggo picture. And I look forward to seeing more in the future. Next up, we have a submission from Mr. McGillicuddy. How cool that we have some more Sora in our Show Me Live section, because we were talking about him earlier as well. And it's the Super Smash Brothers amiibo! Oh my gosh, my kid self would have died for this. Mr. McGillicuddy says, hope I'm not too late, bought an extra one by mistake. How did you buy an extra one by accident? Were you did you think you had it and then accidentally bought a second one? Because I can see myself doing that, actually. And Chuckle says, you got scared from the silly robot game, Sohma. I thought you gamed. I do game, but Cat will still cat win in the presence of Cucumber. Even though Cucumber isn't always the winner. Just saying. Cats rule. Sohma, Freddy Fazbear's. No, he's not. I'm not so silly as to get bamboozled that easily. Also, come on, if he was behind me, don't you think that song would play? You know the jingle. Chuckles says, remind me to get the Noah and Mio. Remind me? You remind me about that, because I keep forgetting. I need to get those too. It's just saving up around 50 smackaroos, though, for the combination of the two. I hope it's around 50 and not more, though, because that's already a lot of money. And Lumi the Snail says, I'm sad I missed the cutoff for the Show Me Live today, but at least I got to see my image shown next week. Sounds good. Hey, and thank you so much for dropping by when you did. It's always a joy seeing you. Makes me happy to know that your coffee beans are doing well. And Richie says, I game, but I don't play the FNAF games. I tried. I tried a demo of FNAF 1 years ago on my phone because I think it's a little less scary when it's on your phone because your phone is so tiny, right? It still scared me. It still scared me so very much, and I think after I beat just one level, I put it down. I was like, okay, no more for me. My heart can't handle this. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, I forgot I ordered one from the Nintendo store and bought one in-store. Oh, got you. Yeah, that's an easy mistake to make. I could see myself doing that as well. But hey, now you've got two Soras. You guys think if Sora ever met Sora, would Sora make friends with Sora? I feel like Sora would. And Colin says Sora doesn't have just his KH1 look. He also has KH2, Dream Drop Distance. Does he get a new outfit each game? Because I know he does have like an outfit change in 2. But I think that's as far as my knowledge goes. And Chuckles says, do it for them, the most straight couple in gaming. Get the amiibos. Aww, they're so cute. So hard not to ship, super hard. Oh, my heart. IHC says, is Lumi the Snail the same Lumi? Nope, I think they're two different Lumis. At least Boops have extra oomph. But we don't need extra oomph. We're all goodies without the oomph. I swear! Let me go ahead and grab the next image from Mr. McGillicuddy as well. Next up, we've got a very peculiar, I want to say artifact, but maybe artifact isn't the right word for it. We've got this really cool looking motorcycle. Wait, is this made out of wood? I feel like this might be made out of wood. But Mr. McGillicuddy says in Discord, built this for my dad and it took hours. I can imagine. It looks very intricate. Like you even have pieces for like right here you've got I think they're smoke pipes? Maybe not smoke pipes, but they're pipes. There's a lot going on. Ah, yes, Lumi the Snail. We have another Lumi as part of the Coffee Beans Brigade, and they're known as Lumi Celestine, but you're Lumi the Snail. And Sentinel says, Sora can make friends with anyone. Yup. I agree. From my small experience with Sora, I feel like he would definitely be, the Friendship is Magic Pro Tag. And Chuckles says, the Hearthians would love a vehicle made of wood. Ooh. Very cool. Wood is awesome. I'm not gonna lie. Wood is definitely an aesthetic. And Renchi says, I've seen some amiibos on sale. I really like the Legend of Zelda figures. Ooh. Yeah, especially when we're trying to get more merchandise of the Legend of Zelda series. I think Good Smile came out with a couple of them, though. Yep, more Lumies. Always happy to have ya. And Mr. McGillicuddy says, that's a wooden puzzle I bought and you put it together? What was it like? You said it took a while to put together. It took hours to build, right? What would you say was your greatest challenge putting this together? And Colin says, I've got a Joker amiibo. Joker? That sounds spooky. Does he have a smile and everything? And Jabuki says, okay, I must now go to sleep. No worries, Jabuki. Thank you so much for joining us, and I hope you have a lovely sleep. Please get some extra see-ins for your local cat because, oh my gosh, Kami knows I need it. Oh, it's a different kind of Joker? Wait, there's more than one Joker. Teach my brain who this extra Joker is. Oh, it's from Persona 5. Gotcha. One of these days I really gotta touch the Persona series. There's so many games to play, but I mean, while it's hard to keep up with everything and, you know, always be in the know, aside from that, it's always a good thing to have extra games to play too. Then you have stuff to look forward to. Mr. McGillicuddy says, everything was hard to put together. Oh, like trying to squeeze. Do you put them together via slots? Like, when you say it's a puzzle, do they have like little cuts in them that you just wiggle each piece into? Because I put something together like that a very, very long time ago, but it was nothing so extravagantly detailed like this. It's a very cool looking Joker, I see. And speaking Persona, is it new or is it not new? You beans are confusing me. Is it like a remake? What is it? Okay. Ah, it's a remake. Gotcha. See, I can put 2 and 2 together. Anything but a boopsona. And Colin says, Persona 5 Tactica. Ooh. Or is that not the right one? I see you have retracted your message, Colin. Nyani? But in the meantime, let me go ahead and... Oh, Mr. McGillicuddy says, yeah, you wedged the pieces together from the slots. Gotcha. Dude, I honest to goodness miss playing with wooden puzzles like these because that sounds fun. Hard and challenging, but fun. Very cool. Super duper cool, dude. If you ever put any more puzzles together like this, I'd love to see them in the future. Thanks so much for your submission, and let's go ahead and look at your next post being of... This has gotta be an Avatar reference, right? Not to be confused with the Airbender variety. Let's find out. Yeah, I recognize the little flying creature. When Bond and me had to visit their folks for the holidays, they really wanted me to watch the new Avatar movie, and I was very surprised by their interest in the series. I think it's because it's a very, like, the graphics are really pretty, right? Mr. McGillicuddy says, and finally, small pink fluff cat meet tall blue skin cat. His icon is Nimoon. Ooh. Nimoon is very, very cool. Let me get a closer look at him. Look at that puffy face. He's got, I'm a nice guy look. That's a Neopet reference. Wait, what? Oh, you meant Persona 3 Reloaded. Ah, gotcha. Ayy. Also, sorry if it sounds like my energy suddenly just... Because, it did. My energy levels are suddenly tanking. Where's my coffee? I need more caffeine. But this is a very fascinating character. Is this from a video game as well, Mr. McGillicuddy? And Reggie says, got any ideas for ammo snacks for Tomb Raider 2? I do have a couple of resources that I have been looking at, and I think I might be able to get us some extra chippies for next stream. You guys will see very soon. Tomorrow. Mr. McGillicuddy says, that's my character from the game Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Yeah, that's the name of the new movie too, right? Let me also take a sip of this coffee. Oh, it's like a drop. Hello! There's like a drop of coffee left in this mug. That's not gonna do anything for my brain. You know, drinking coffee after having a cough drop is a very weird combination. Do not recommend. And Chuckle says, no, I was trying to convince you the blue avatar people wasn't Neopet because I have a crippling gaslighting problem. You know, if I didn't know much about, you know, Avatar, the movie, I might have believed you, Chuckles. I'm just gullible enough to do it. But yeah, it's technically a coffee drop now, isn't it? But yeah, it's funny you mentioned Neopets. I recently, like sometime within the last month, tried to sign up for Neopets because I never got to try Neopets. I wanted to know if it was a good thing to do, if it would be fun and adorable. The thought of having a digital pet it sounded pleasant. And then I opened the website and, well, do they even update that website? No, they do. I realize they do because they keep sending me emails ever since I signed up for it. I'll just say it's not for me. But if this was like back in the days of AOL, I could definitely see myself hyperfixating on Neopets. And Juggo says, have you heard about the 2005 hit PS2 game Neopets The Darkest Fairy? Wait, is it actually called The Darkest Fairy? No, I have not, and I want to. I want to look at it. You mentioned this before, Juggles! You've mentioned this before, and it makes me want to try it all over again. I keep forgetting. Thank you for the reminders. Mr. McGillicuddy says, long story short, he and other kids are taken by the RDA to try and make them ambassadors between humans and Na'vi, but it backfired. So that was their motive, because I watched the whole movie, but I was like, why are they fighting? I don't know where they're fighting, Where did them go? Ah, that one's dead, and that one's dead. That one did a backflip. Do a backflip! Sorry, it was just one of those things where it's just like the time between the first Avatar movie and the second Avatar movie, there was a gap, right? And then I just saw this movie last year? Yeah, last year. And Chuckle says, I was literally only allowed to play Neopets from ages 5 to 9. Do not play Neopets The Darkest Fairy, the 2005 PS2 classic. The game sucks. But Chuggles, it could suck so... it could... Wait, don't finish that sentence, brain. It could be so bad it's funny, you know? That's what I'm trying to say here. I'm entering the sleepy loopy hours, guys. And Chuckle says, it's boring bad. Its existence is the funniest thing about it. Ah. Well, that is very unfortunate. I would have loved to have dabbled in a silly little game in a silly little time and probably do it at 3 in the morning when no one's awake. Well, poo. Well, poo. I'm gonna drink this. I have another cup of coffee, but it's also almost all gone. I'm gonna drink this, and then we'll move on to the next picture. Thank you, Mr. McGillicuddy, for sharing your character with us. They look very friendly. Oh, it tastes awful. That's pure black coffee. And it's the bottom of the, what do you call it? It's the bottom of not only the cup, but it's also the bottom of the pot, so... It's extra. Woo. Woo. Thank you for the cookies, Pat. Always appreciate it. Oh, and I actually think that was the final submissions. I have one more from Shoujo, but this is the cutoff point, and we'll be picking up after this final post. Bye, Shoujo. Boop. The one with Milk Tank looking overly suspicious when Sohma senses a coffee bean. Me, up to something. Yeah, Shoujo, what are you up to? Answer for your crimes. What's Shoujo cooking in the kitchen? And Chuckle says, I do need to send you a video of the level, TM. Oh, thank you so much for, I heard a bloop. What's the bloop? Where's my OBS? Bloop. There's a bloop, but I don't know what it, wait, hold on. Thank you so much for the support, JoJo! Seriously, you're the best! And I'm so sorry I don't have my alerts actually set up on this window. Ever since our last stream, everything's been a little crazy. Let me see. Hold on. It won't show right now, but in the future. In the future. Thank you, Shoujo! Seriously, you're the best-o! If there's anything I can do to repay the kindness, just let me know, okay? Okay? Wait, is that what you were up to? Were you up to being supportive? Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate it. Ah! Now I gotta rig a tail lag for my cat modo. I must learn to tail lag when I'm in fluffy mode, even if I'm tired. Get supported! Aw, shucks, dude. Thank you, seriously. Thank you so very much, dude. It's awesome of you. Thank you. All proceeds go to real Sohmas. It won't show, Joe? Ah, I see the puns. I see the puns. Ah, how very funny. But seriously, thank you, dude. You're very awesome, and I always get flustered, and I choke, and the bloop went off again. Thank you for the support. Could be anyone? Mystery person. Also, no boobs. You can support me without the boobs. You can support me without the boobs pad. And now we've got a Shujo. Thank you seriously for the anonymous support. You are also super duper awesome. And I promise to be responsible with the money. If you guys ever want me to get something in particular, feel free to let me know. Blah, blah, blah. And if not, I'll save it for important things. Like, totally not thinking about food, not thinking about food, not thinking about food. I will be saving it. And Bon will probably watch me like a hawk, so I promise you it will go to a good cause. Also helps me support me to pay things like rent, get food money, and, you know, just helping me on this journey as a VTuber, so thank you very kindly. Mr. McGillicuddy says, by the way, I'm planning on getting a wooden violin music box. A wooden music... Oh, that's gonna be so cute and pretty! You gotta share it with us when the time comes. I want to see it when it's done. And Chuckle says, imagine not reading the message that came with the donation. Wait, there was a message? It didn't show, though. It didn't show, though. Hold on. Let me open up my Ko-fi. Uno momento. I have the technology. Refresh. Curses! One sec. Everybody wait. Everybody wait. I will find the message. I am determined. I am determined. Here's what one of the messages say. From the anonymous. So forgot to do this in December. Like, legit, there's nothing that I could probably say or do that'll thank you enough for the last few months with being, well, so very you. Going to still try and repay you since that's the kind of person that I am. Get supported, nerd! Aww. And also pee-pee poo-poo. Thank you guys, thank you Shoujo, thank you Chuckles, thank you to potential anonymous supporter, and you guys are seriously the best. The fact that I get to do this and be able to spend time with you beans and have fun with you guys on this journey, like, seriously. As much as it may seem like a gift to you guys, it's a gift to me as well. So thank you very much for the support. I seriously appreciate it. I'm sorry if I sound like a broken record. I just can't thank you guys enough. And IC says, so I don't want to talk about it. What do I not want to talk about? Nani? Wait, where is it? Support some of my boobs. Wait, I'm going to backtrack. What's going on? What'd I miss? Ah, yes. Sadly, I cannot talk about that game in particular, Pokebreeder, because it is kind of controversial at this time. My apologies. My apologies. Chuckles says, who would say pee pee poo poo? That's so I know, right? I mean, I'm not mature. I laugh at that almost every time, so yo. And then says, I'm always happy to show support. Aw, thank you guys. Hey, regardless of whether it's monetary or just being there to hang out, thank you guys. supporters. You are all wonderful. I think... Yeah. Oh, all the support is making my nose tingle. Sorry. Was that because of you, Pad? You gotta stop booping me. My nose is gonna explode. Thank you, guys. Thank you for the blessings. You guys are seriously the best. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. And with that, I think we are actually done with the Show Me Life for now. We will be resuming all further entries next week. But thank you guys so much for participating. This was tons of fun. And I think it's a good idea to keep these as their own streams where we just kind of vibe, hang out, and talk about random stuff we see on the internet. The first sneeze. Oh, that's true. This is the first sneeze of the year. Also, sorry if it hurt any of your guys' ears. I hope it didn't, but if it did, my sincerest apologies. Yeah, I think this was a good idea too. Because one, you guys don't have to wait to the end of a stream at the latest hour of night to get to this part of the stream. And two, if ever I have to cancel for miscellaneous reasons, at least you guys weren't waiting forever just to find out that, hey, the internet's being a butt and we can't do the stream, kind of a dealio, you know? And plus, we get a lot of time to just vibe. Like, we're no longer crammed within the last hour of the stream. Does the sneeze count if it's on a leap year? That's a good question. What is leap year, by the way? I was told happy leap year earlier. I don't know what leap year is. What is leap year? Google, help me. Monday, January 1st through Tuesday, December 31st. That's the whole year! A leap year is a calendar year that contains an additional day compared to a common year. What? Is this to balance out the times? Eh? Also, hey, Eager Swain, welcome to the stream, and we're about to round off, but I still welcome you with open paws. Hello! It's when frogs emerge from the waters? Yo. What are their missions? Where are they going, these frogs? May I follow in their march? Well, I think I understand what a leap year is, but I feel like there's so much more to it than just that. Choco says, TLDR, there is technically an extra 1/4 of a day every year, so every 4 years we get another day. Oh. It's useless to me unless I get to use that entire day for sleep. If I don't get to sleep for 24 hours, it's useless. Then again, spending one extra day with all of you in Bond is actually well worth it, so I take that back. More time with you guys just makes me extra happy. Are we going to reset our clocks and watches? Yeah, when's the next daylight savings time? I never pay attention, but thankfully, like, the only... aside from my PC clock, the only other clock I have in my home is my cell phone. Usually that just does it fixes itself on its own, so, yeah, what's time even? You guys look at time? That's so weird. Oh gosh, do we gain an hour or do we lose an hour? Because while it doesn't affect me too greatly, I know it affects a lot of other people, especially people who work very, very hard. Cough, cough, Bon. So I want to make sure the Bon gets extra sleep. And Choco says, it's daylight saving when my phone auto-change. Basically, right? That's how it is for me too. And Choco's actually no joke. I was right. Next day. Dang. No, we lose an hour? Oh, that's unfortunate. You hate to see it. You really, really hate to see it. You will be missed hour. So in that case, everybody sleep an extra hour early that day. Time keeps stealing my hour. Oh, there, Bon. I'll make extra biscuits for you, okay? Just, you know, give me the extra fluffy blanket. I'll make you extra biscuits. It'll make everything better. I promise. And she says, I hope I can DM you and Bon for some tiny questions. Yeah, feel free to. We'll try to get to them as soon as we are able to. There might be a little delay, but just know that we will catch up to you when we're able to. And Juggle says, I'm gonna take times knee to get that hour back. Just like how we kicked the knees of bees, right? Your boobs have a limited time. Oh, good. I mean, how awful. But also good. No more boops. Ban boops! The only person that's okay to boop me is Bon, and even then, that kind of wears me. It wears. He has a limited amount of boops as well. IHD says, have a good night, Sohma in chat. See you tomorrow. More chips. Bye-bye. Aw, have a good night, IHD. Yes, we will be playing Tomb Raider 2 again tomorrow at around 5. Did I say 5 or 5:30? Let me go check my schedule. I mean, I might bump it up by another 30 minutes just because that seems to be my track record so far. But our schedule says for... Oh, I made it for 6. All right. We should be starting around 6 p.m. That's actually probably for the best I put it there. Starting around 6, and yeah, I may or may not have a model update. We will see in due time, and I hope you beans look forward to it. No unlimited boobs, how dare. Somebody suplex pad. Doug Decoy says, I just remembered something. Did anyone make a picture of Bon in dog form in... Not yet, I need to do that. I just have so many pictures I gotta work on. The artist's journey is never done. And Juggle says, but I have school tomorrow. I can't believe Soham gave Sohma Sohammy guns. The power of gun. It's a very powerful tool. Especially unlimited pistol chips. With that, I want to bid you beans a very good rest of your night. If you haven't gotten dinner, go get yourself some dinner. If you're getting cold, wrap yourself in a burrito and wrap yourself in a blanket and become a burrito. I skipped a step. And I look forward to playing with you guys in the future. Till then. Now about that food. Food.